Very happy to see so much excitement in the chat. I am equally excited. It doesn't really come across in my voice because I kind of got that monotone voice going a lot of the time, but good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. I hope you can hear me. It's been a little while since I've actually done the streaming thing, so I'm gonna hope that... Like, I didn't touch any of the settings, so in theory, nothing should have changed. And I think, judging by the reaction I'm getting, especially from Karita, that people can hear me. So, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to the stream. It's been a hot minute for sure. Wow. It's been so long I had time to make a whole new opening splash screen thing. I literally threw it together today. You might be like, Argon, this is a holiday themed challenge. So I'm told by the title and the thumbnail. Why is Chloe fishing here? And I'm gonna tell you, it's because I had an animation of Chloe fishing ready to go on hand that I've edited together, and I thought it would make a cute little thing, like she's waiting for a fish, like we're waiting for the stream to start. You know how it goes? Christmas fish. Is that a new song from Rhett and Link? Very happy to see so many familiar names and faces. Thank you, by the way, to, hold on, let me go back up here real quick, because I gotta get in the habit of doing this again. Thank you very much to Knock Mazachowski for being a member for the past 3 months at the Neutron level. And of course to Alyssa B. Cat, one of our mods, one of our lovely mods, being a member for 7 months at the Electron tier. 7 months already, here's to many more. I certainly hope so. We're only getting started, believe you me. And Terrapen for being a member for 1 month at the Electron tier. December stream and hype. This is the start of a new December stream series that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to probably try to endeavor to stream. I'll get into it a little more as we explain here, as I get past, the first... I was going to say, first stream nerves, but this is not my first stream. This is my return stream after, a few months off. Look at all the green! There's so much green! You guys are crazy. Thank you, Andrew Freeman, for being a member for 7 months at the Electron level. So happy you're streaming again. I'm happy to be back. Poseidon235, member for 7 months. Really excited for the stream. Me too. Jay Nuggets, welcome back for 7 months. Hope you feel well. I'm doing quite well myself. Thank you. It's honestly a very nice breath of fresh air to be streaming again after being locked away in my editing dungeon for 3 months. At my own volition, I'll say that much. I mean, that was my own choice, so... Koji, thank you very much for being a member for 7 months as well. I'm green, dumb and buddy. Thank you, Goat, as well, for being a member for 3 months. I can do this. Welcome back. Thank you, Bunny Bucket, for being a member for 7 months. Llama for being a member for 2 months. You guys are just amazing. Best community on YouTube right here. Welcome back, Nightbot, reminding me to hydrate. I forgot how much I missed you, Nightbot. Welcome, everybody. Elaine, and just all our mods, Zomboman, Lisa, we got Allie, we got Koji. We're in great spots. We're in a great spot today. It's just like old times. It's like we never left. It's like we never left, y'all. See a baby Moonlight Jelly. I respect it. I forget all the Nightbot commands for the record. Exclamation point commands, I guess, if you need anything. I don't know how many of them will be useful. I haven't updated Nightbot in preparation for this. Thank you, Elaine, for the 7 months at the Positron level. Crazy. And hey, Chance the Cheetah. Welcome to the Electron tier. Welcome back, I think, because that looks like a more spiffy sword next to your name. I greatly appreciate the generosity. Greatly appreciate the generosity and all the love that's the outpouring in chat. I've missed you guys so much too. And like I said when I first made my post about not wanting to stream as much anymore, or not streaming unless I have an actual good idea for it, I got this idea for a holiday themed Stardew Valley challenge that I've just named. I literally came up with the name as I was naming the stream, the Great Stardew Gift-a-Thon. I think it's got a nice ring to it. Maybe it'll change later, who knows, but that's what we're going with for now. I came up with the idea maybe a week or so ago. It popped into my brain, one of those shower thoughts, except I wasn't in the shower. I think I was at work. And then I was like, ooh, that'd be fun. And I did like a little bit of preliminary research. But before I went on like a deep dive into researching the challenge, like I often do when I get a challenge idea, like I'll get so obsessive over a challenge idea and I'll just like have to research every little nitty gritty piece of it before I get into it, which is important to do for a challenge. But in this case, I decided to hold off for the most part because I wanted to share the experience of researching it with you guys today. This is what we're going to do for this stream. I don't know how long it's going to be or if there's going to be anything else involved in this stream, but what I want to do is explain to you the challenge concept, and then we'll go through the sort of research and planning stage, at least the very beginnings of it together here. Thank you as well to Bex W for being a member for 3 months as well. Thank you so much. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to start with this. There's so much blue and so much green in chat. We got like it's like so many mods out in full force. So many familiar names: Autumn, Maggie, Burrito, of course, Crazy Dude. So yeah, it's gonna be a relatively chill stream, which I think is befitting since it's been so long, right? And I don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but I think it's gonna be fun. I think it'll be fun to sort of share this process with you guys. I usually just do this sort of, this sort of thing by myself. And I think it'll be cool to get some extra inputs on it, if you know what I mean. At any rate, I think we should get into it here, shouldn't we? Lost your sword during the hiatus, but you'll find it eventually. Hey, no worries. A sword is not generally something you want to lose track of. That seems like a bad time. Like, oh, you eventually find it under your pillow, but it's probably, you know, the way you find it might not be ideal. First time catching a live stream, found your Price of Perfection series and finished binging the series right as you took your hiatus. Glad to be here. Kelly, welcome. Glad to have you here. And Gail, of course I remember you, Gail. Member for 7 months at the Electron tier. Greatly appreciate it. Can't stick around for the stream, but that's no worries, my friend. I am doing quite well. I hope you're doing well as well. I've actually been getting like a decent amount of comments of people seeming to like binging through the Price of Perfection series, which is very cool to me. It's very cool to see that people like to go back to those or find them anew and then go through the entire thing. I think someone is currently in the middle of Cactus Fruit Hell. That whole section of the stream that's like what was it, like 20 to 30 episodes or 20 to 30 streams of just cactus fruit hunting. I think someone's in the middle of that because I've been seeing comments from them, which is pretty good. One comment that stuck with me, by the way, someone commented on stream 69 of The Price of Perfection, and all it simply said was this stream was 4 hours, 20 minutes, and 69 seconds long. And I checked the VOD, and sure enough, it was. It's some miracle. By some miracle, we hit like the trifecta of perfect meme numbers. By the way, Pickle Jar Rag, welcome back. I didn't plan that one. I just got this playlist going. Can you get some PJR spam in chat? PJR spam? You can go check for yourself, by the way. That VOD 69, it really is 4 hours, 20 minutes, and 69 seconds. It's so good. PJR. Oh my gosh. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. The anthem of a generation. Alright, well, I think this is enough waxing nostalgic. I think it's time to actually get into some explanation of what the heck is even going on here. So, let me sort this out. You gotta bear with me for a bit, because, like I said, been a little while since I streamed. But I should be able to just do this, and we'll be here on Frugal Farm together. We're not doing anything on Frugal Farm today. I'm just here to sort of explain the details of this. PJR grew on you for sure. You and me both, honestly. I really liked it to begin with, but it's grown on me just as being a part of the community here. Alright, we're back on Frugal Farm. There's Krobus. We got everything here. The Nostalgia Overload. We got the male opening outfit. The bee song. Literal Nostalgia Overload, even though that was only been like a couple months. It's weird how that works, right? So, what is the Stardew Valley, the Great Stardew Valley Gift-a-Thon? I might hear you ask. Because it's in the thumbnail, it's in the description, it's in the title. All these references to a holiday-themed Stardew Valley challenge, but no explanation of what the challenge actually is. That's what I'm here to tell you today. So, the Great Stardew Valley Gift-a-Thon is themed around the gifting of gifts in Stardew Valley, as you might imagine. Many of you probably know this, that you can give gifts to people in Stardew Valley. This is a core mechanic of the game that allows you to build friendship and interact with many villagers in many fun, unique ways. Thank you, Drea Danette, for being a member for 7 months, by the way. Missed you as well. What many of you might not know is that these gifts have a little secret. If you go over here, you click like literally anybody, and there's this little thing called the gift log. I didn't even know about this until like this year, like sometime earlier this year. I think someone mentioned in a comment like, oh, I was been trying to like, I always like reference the gift log when I'm looking for like people's favorite gifts on their birthdays. I'm like, gift log? What the heck is that? And then it turns out there's this whole thing. You click on a person's name, you go in here and you got like Robin's favorites, and then you can go like, you can sort it by like categories and stuff, right? And the existence of this, you might already, some of you can probably already start to put the pieces together. It's not going to be as insane as you think it is. Basically, what I want to do is I want to, in the course of a single year of Stardew Valley, starting from a fresh save file, I would like to complete everyone's favorites in their gift log. So I want to give everyone in the town at least one of their favorite gift. Ideally, I'd like to do it before the Feast of the Winter Star. I don't know how realistic that's going to be. There's already some wrinkles that I can imagine in this. Yeah, in 1 year, which some of it is going to be, there's wrinkles to work out. That's why we're here. That's why we're researching and planning. Only giving myself 1 year. It seems too fitting. Like, I'd like to do it before the Feast of the Winter Star. I think it would be fun to give everyone, like, one gift on, like, the Feast of the Winter Star, or I guess you can't really on holidays, so maybe on, like, the day before the Feast of the Winter Star. I don't know. I got all sorts of crazy ideas, and that's what I want to sort of suss out with you guys today. I want to sort of figure out the best way to go about this, and whether it's possible, how plausible it is. I think it's going to be difficult. I think it's going to be very difficult, for the record. But that's never stopped me before. Price of Perfection was difficult. I will say I do struggle with time restraints. So the fact that I'm only giving myself a year, like the Price of Perfection was one thing, like that was like unlimited time until I was done. It was a different sort of challenge, and that's the sort of challenge that I usually go for. I don't usually go for like a speed run type thing or a limited time sort of thing. It's a new realm for me. But I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to give it a try. And we got, like, there are many gifts to give. Just, I mean, we haven't even given all these gifts in the Price of Perfection over the course. We've given a lot of them, don't get me wrong, but... So, let's get to researching, shall we? We're not going to be in Stardew Valley for the majority of our research, I don't think. I'll leave it open just in case I need to come back here, but what I'm gonna do... Let me swap things around here. One moment, please. Uno momento, por favor. You thought I was going to try to fill out everyone's entire gift log? That's actually insane. I mean, that also involves giving them gifts that they hate, which is not really in the spirit of the holidays, in my opinion. So, but to each their own. Maybe that's for a future challenge. We'll see. I am going to go ahead, because I should have the wiki page open right here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Be including Krobus, Dwarf, and Kent. Kent is a tricky one, because he only shows up at the start of year 2. So I could, make an exception for Kent as long as, give him all his gifts on, the day he shows up. That would be one thing we could do. Let me go ahead. I actually don't know if I have my audio set up right for this scene that I'm about to go to. Give me 1 second here. It should be fine. It looks like it's okay. Let me actually make sure I'm not... I always get so paranoid about this stuff. Okay. So I'm on this page of the Stardew Valley wiki, the Bible for these sorts of challenge runs, as I like to call it. We could sleep through year 1 to get accepted for recipes to get Ken. We could sleep through the first year. That's an idea that's worth exploring for sure. So this is the list of all gifts on Stardew Valley. This is like characters, like villagers buy all their like liked, loved, hated gifts and etc. And I also have open here, I think I can just like control tab to this thing over here. Oh boy. Did I break it? I think I broke it. Experiencing technical difficulties, hold on. I couldn't see the Google Doc, but I can see the Google Doc on hold on. Things are going haywire already. Wouldn't be an Argon stream if they didn't go a little bit off the wall, I guess. Oof, oof, oof. Pearls are going to be really hard. That is one exception I think I'm going to have to make. I don't think we can do universal loves. Like, hear me out on this one. I thought about this long and hard. I thought about the logistics of this, of how to get, like, how many villagers are in this game? It's like 30 villagers, 30 plus villagers. To get 30 golden pumpkins, 30 magic rock candies, 30 pearls, 30 prismatic shards, 30 rabbit's feet. These two bottom ones are the only two I could realistically see being possible. I don't think... Like, there are ways to do these, and if you were really, really committed and, like, went full try-hard mode on it, I think via artifact troves and things like that, you could pull these 3 off. But I don't think it's, I don't think it's within my capabilities right now. Magic rock candy would be tough, because I think this one, the only ways you can get, like, 1 a week. And it also does drop from Haunted Skulls, which is like the only way you'd be able to get it. So yeah, we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about universal loves. I also think it's kind of more fitting in with the like holiday spirit to just give people like personalize their gifts, right? You don't want to just give everyone a gift card for Christmas. You want to like think about what they would want. Maybe like a gift card to Bed Bath & Beyond, but not just like, you know, like a prepaid Visa card or something like that. You got to personalize a little bit for them. These are the gifts cards of the Stardew Valley universe. We're going personalized gifts only. No, thank you. And not just because these ones would be like really, really hard to get. 20 VOD Haunted Skull farming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like that would be like I don't know. Magic rock candy might even be impossible just given the odds of that and like the time frame. So we're not going to worry about the universal loves. What I will worry about, so I think with the way I want to structure this, I'm just going to have like rough notes going on the side here. Let me see if I can actually, oh gosh. Okay, that worked. That worked better this time. So I'm going to go ahead and I think do something like this. So we'll just go character by character. We'll start with Alex here, and we'll see what kind of gifts he wants. What kind of gifts does Alex like? Alex only has 2 loved gifts, the complete breakfast and the salmon dinner. So I think we just go down the list here and like for the more complex ones we'll make notes. For things like, you know, like duck feather, lobster, these are things that are not that difficult to come by. For things that are more complex, like a lot of these cooked dishes, we're gonna have to make some plans and make sure to like wrap our strategy around that. This is like the opposite of Sean Use Pam challenge. I think I remember seeing that video. That was a good one. All right. Starting with complete breakfast. I don't want to dilly-dally too long here. All right. Complete breakfast. See, immediately we run into a problem, right? Recipe source for the complete breakfast. Queen of Sauce, Spring 21, Year 2. That's just not possible. We can't cook our own complete breakfast in the first year. So unless we decide to sleep through the first year, but I mean for recipe, then we'd miss out on the recipes of year 1. Unless we stop for recipes, but that doesn't feel in the spirit of the challenge. I think what we'd probably have to do is fall back on this right here. Complete breakfast may randomly appear in Krobus's shop or in the Stardrop Saloon. So I think we either do we can probably get this from Krobus, from the Stardrop Saloon, or from the traveling cart. The traveling cart's always the ace up the sleeve. Please, no sleeping. We have had enough sleeping. Community center speedrun, that's definitely going to have to be a part of this, because some things I think we need to get to Ginger Island for. Forgot about the saloon. The saloon should be the one that I think it's the most likely to get complete breakfast from the saloon, because you get a chance at it every day, right? Have to get a good seed? Probably. But I think I can probably... Maybe I'll do some seed hunting before the challenge actually properly begins. Maybe I'll consult Resident Expert Blade on on some of this stuff. But yeah, so complete breakfast. Let's go ahead and pop over here. So complete breakfast. We're going to say that's Krobus / saloon / cart. Good stuff. What was the other one? Salmon dinner? Let's have a look at that. Salmon dinner right here. Congrats, Blade. Salmon dinner. Recipe source is Gus at 3 hearts. This should be... I don't see a problem with doing this. We can just, like, cook this one pretty easily. I do have to remember to, like, grow these crops, especially kale. Well, I guess it won't matter as much, because I'll have to unlock the greenhouse and Ginger Island so I could, like, grow kale or amaranth or whatever out of season if I need to. But salmon dinner, as long as I get the ingredients, I think we'll be alright. If we say Blade 3 times in a row, does it summon him? Well, I don't think he's Beetlejuice. I don't know if it works like that. I'd be okay with a 2-year challenge to get Kent and Krobus, but we can see if we get to that point. We should be able to get to Krobus in year 1. There's going to be this is going to test my Stardewing abilities to their limits. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not saying this is going to be easy. I'm not even saying I'm going to succeed at this challenge necessarily. We might have to extend it into year 2. But for now, salmon dinner, I'm just going to put a little star next to that to remind me that, like, hey, don't forget the ingredients for this. All right, and that's all Alex loves. Who's up next? Next, we got Elliot. Elliot, crab cakes? Crab cakes should not be a problem at all, right? Like, I know there's the recipe for... The recipe's in year 2. But isn't there... There's, like, an event. Wait. Oh, yeah, here we go. Gus will sell an unlimited number of crab cakes from the saloon for approximately 4 days after viewing Willie's 6-heart cutscene. Willie's 6-heart cutscene. That's the one you want to go with. I think that's the main... I think this is the best source for crab cakes, in my opinion. Hey there, Clawtooth. Welcome. Happy to see you. So let's go ahead and add that one in. So this is going to be Elliot. Crab cakes. Actually, I think I want to do it like this. I want to format this a little. I like using dashes. It makes things more readable for me. All right, crab cakes is going to be Willie 6-heart event. Perfect. Forgot the command for cactus fruit. Isn't it exclamation point cactus? There's also exclamation point commands that should just, like, give you a list of all the commands, I'm pretty sure. Exclamation point trash. That might be the one, yeah. Crab cakes are also super common from rock crabs in the Skull Cavern. I will add that to the possibilities. Rock crabs, Skull Cavern. Thank you for the heads up. That's something I would not have thought of. Not without further research, anyway. All right. Let's go ahead. What's next? Duck feather, easy. You just gotta get. You just gotta get a duck. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Duck feather, lobster, pomegranate, squid ink. I don't see a problem with any of these. Tom Kha soup. Well, let's first like let's just write them all down. Duck feather, lobster, pomegranate, squid ink. Those all seem pretty straightforward. In a year, I mean, yeah, that's in 1 year. It's gonna be a lot. All right, Tom Kha soup. What is your deal? Sandy, 7-heart male. Okay. So this is going to involve... This challenge I'm already seeing is going to involve a lot of befriending people, which should make... It makes sense, and I think it's fitting with the theme. Start in year 3? We could, but I mean, I think it's more interesting in some ways to do it just from the start of year 1. 2 years? Maybe we'll work on the logistics of this. For now, we're going to stick to 1 year from a fresh save, the first year, and, you know, we'll see how it goes on the fly, I guess. Can't you get Tom Ka soup from Krobus? I don't think you get it from Krobus. Can't Sandy send it in the mail, maybe? She might be able to send it in the mail. Oh, this is like hard events, right? She can send Tom Ka soup in the mail right here. So we can. So we're gonna rely on Sandy for that either way. All right. So let's go ahead for here. Tom Ka soup. It's gonna be Sandy 7 hearts or Sandy mail. Which, I mean, we can work towards getting Sandy to 7 hearts, and then if we happen to get Tom Ka soup, or any mail from Sandy, because we can always reset the day to try and, like, recycle whatever she gives us, right? So that shouldn't be a problem. And if we don't just get unlucky and don't get mail, we'll try and just get her to 7 hearts. Not a problem. To get Krobus, we need 60 items in the museum. That is correct, yeah. Krobus is going to be a tough one to get to, for sure. I don't know why you thought you got it from Krobus. Hey, no worries. There's a lot that goes on in this game. It's easy to easy to get it all conflated with each other. All right, Harvey. Harvey, coffee, pickles, truffle oil, wine. Those 4 seem easy enough to me. Coffee, pickles, truffle oil, wine. Like truffle oil and stuff. Like it's annoying to get, but it's not. There's not a lot of, like, planning that has to go into that. Super meal. The recipe for this you get from Kent being at 7 hearts. That's going to be a problem. Super meal may also appear randomly in the Volcano Dungeon shop, Krobus' shop, Stardrop Saloon. 5 super meals can be found from Skull Cavern. 2 super meals from the Beach Farm supply crates. So we got a lot of outs here. We're not going to get the recipe for this one, clearly. Right? Why does Harvey hate so much stuff? I gotta check that when we go back. You need pigs for the community center anyway. Truing. We need blueberries and strawberries hardcore. Yeah, coffee, pickles, easy. Truffle oil, wine is a little more challenging. I mean, truffle oil, wine, we're gonna have to get foraging up. Is that what you get the recipe for kegs? No, it's farming. Farming is the keg recipe. It should be fine. I think it's just gonna be, way it goes. Are we gonna have to do Beach Farm again? We might have to. I mean, based on this, we'll see. I think, yeah, super meal. So Volcano Dungeon, that's kind of a weird one. Krobus, Stardrop Saloon, or Beach Farm supply crates. What else did Harvey like? Coffee, pickles, truffle oil, wine. Okay. So let's go ahead and tab back over here. Mr. Harvey. Uncle Doctor, as they call him. No one calls you that, Harvey. You might think they do, but... Alright. Coffee, easy. Coffee. Pickles, easy. Wine is easy. Truffle oil is easy. Super meal. We're gonna have to make a little side note for that. So that was Volcano / Krobus / Saloon / And I don't think I'm going to make a note of cart for, like, every single thing, because, like, anything could be picked up at the cart, or most things can, anyway. What was the other thing? Oh, supply crates. Supply crates. Okay. That's it for Harvey. Harvey should be pretty straightforward. Harvey do be disliking a lot of things. What's wrong with blueberry tarts? Is this man crazy? He doesn't like... Harvey doesn't like cheese? Is Harvey lactose intolerant? I mean, he's neutral towards milk, right? He likes goat milk. Does goat milk have lactose in it? Surely. But that's so bizarre. Harvey doesn't like pizza? I mean, I'm starting to understand why people don't like Harvey so much. Harvey's a weirdo, TBH. Wonder how much you get from the traveling cart, too. Traveling cart's gonna come in clutch in this challenge, I think. It would be so funny if you hated apples. That would be a good joke, honestly. Rice pudding? I can't even. All right, Sam. Cactus fruit. Can we get some Argon cactus in chat? If you got it. Or just the cactus emoji. Sam loves this cactus fruit. Maple bar. Maple bar is a year 2 recipe. This one's a little trickier, okay? This one's a little trickier, I think, because this is not available from the saloon or Krobus or anything. The maple bar is only available from the traveling cart, as far as I know. That would be the only way to get a maple bar, right? There's nothing else useful here. Like there's just nothing listed. Here we go again with the cactus fruit. The cactus fruit should be easy this time because we can actually just like buy a bus ticket to the desert. Cookout kick. We don't have to upgrade the farmhouse. I don't think we will have to upgrade the farmhouse in theory. We might do it just for convenience sake. Is maple bar not in trash? Let's have a look. What is this? Garbage. Is it just garbage? Garbage can? Let me control F this bad boy. Maple bar. It is not in maple seed is right there, but maple bar is not. Let's actually check the traveling cart. I mean, the traveling cart I always just assume sells like everything. Maple bar. Yeah, 900 to 1500. Okay. Yeah, she's got literally like all the cooked dishes, I think. So traveling cart might be the only out there. Please not garbage cans again. Thankfully, garbage cans don't appear to be a savior this time. Just look through the gift list, and Maru wants a radioactive bar, so that might be tough. We'll get there. So maple bar is gonna have to be traveling cart. The other thing I actually thought, this might be contentious. Let me know what you guys think about this one, okay? Because let me see, the secret notes. Here's the thing. There's a secret note somewhere. One of these. I mean, many of these secret notes are like this. It's a page from Abigail's diary. Things I love. Pumpkin, amethyst, chocolate cake, spicy eel, black cobbler. When you find this secret note, this does fill out the gift log. So, in theory, things that we get from a secret note, we do not have to get. We do not have to give directly to the person. I don't know if that's in the spirit of the challenge or something I would want to do, but it did cross my mind, and I figured I'd mention it here, that I do know about this. You've got to give them IMO. That's kind of what I'm feeling too. It just doesn't feel right. But for interest's sake, here, Sam, everyone's favorites. Me, cactus fruit, maple bar, pizza. So maple bar can be gotten from a secret note, from secret note 2. So I think I'll make a note of that, but I'm going to try to avoid doing that if possible. Give it to them, it makes it more fun. I think that's probably the way to go, yeah. Giving to them is better, yeah. I mean, it's a gift-a-thon. We can't just be like, oh, well, I read on your in your diary that you really liked maple bars, so just imagine I gave you a maple bar. Sam's going to be offended on many levels if we do that. So I think that's the way. What else does Sam like? Pizza, Tiger's Eye. Both Tiger's Eye, I mean, might be a little finagly. Because Tiger's Eye is available from Magma Geodes and Omni Geodes, so Magma Geodes are probably the way to go there. But it shouldn't be, like, impossible to find, right? Go ahead and set up a little thing for Sam here. Samuel. It's Sam? No, it's Samson, isn't it? Is it Samuel or Samson? I never remember. He likes cactus fruit. Pizza was the other easy one. Tiger's Eye. And then Maple Bar. Tiger's Eye. Do I mean Tiger's Eye? No, shut up. Alright, Maple Bar. That's going to be the cart or secret note 2. I don't really need to put the number of the secret note, but that's... let's highlight that one in red. Let's highlight this in, well, not highlight. What's the text color? Here we go. Make that like a dark red, bold it. Just so we know, like, hey, we're not going to do that unless push comes to shove. I think that's fair. Oops. Certified bot, by the way. Can I zoom in a little on the Google Doc? Can you guys not read this too well? I can zoom a little bit. How's this? Is this better? You can go a little bit closer in. Is this going to zoom on my other thing too? It's not. Okay. I mean, I might. Let me know if I need to zoom in on the wiki as well. That's way better. Okay, perfect. Yeah, give me a heads up if I need. Should I do that on the wiki? I could get a little closer. We'll go like 110. Why not? First time watching live. Welcome Ari. Can we get some waving emojis for Ari, the new first stream? Welcome. Happy to have you here. All right. Next up, Sebastian. Frozen Tear, Obsidian, Sashimi, Void Egg. Void Egg might, in theory, be difficult. Kind of, right? But we can get it from Krobus. We can just buy this from Krobus. And since we have to unlock Krobus anyway, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so that should be fine, yeah. So Frozen Tear, Obsidian, Sashimi, Void Egg. All that's easy. Sebastian. Gonna be Void Egg, Obsidian, Frozen Tear, Sashimi. Wait, where do you get the recipe for sashimi again? It's like Linus gives it to you at like 3 hearts, right? Another episode of Cooking with Chloe coming soon. That's gonna be a big part of this for sure. Sashimi is Linus 3 hearts. That should be easy enough. We can also just like buy it at the saloon in theory sometimes, but I mean sashimi is the go-to recipe that you just make yourself. It's literally any fish. Yes, the challenge is to fill in the entire loved gift log for every villager in a single year. That is the challenge I've given myself. All right. Sashimi, so we're going to mark this down. This is 3 hearts with Linus. And then pumpkin soup was the other one he likes. How do we do pumpkin soup? So no Kent. I was thinking maybe just Kent we give it to like on New Year's Day. Everyone knows that New Year's Day basically still counts as the previous year for all intents and purposes. Like half the world is still writing the previous year's like the previous year in like their emails and on official documents just by accident for at least like 2 months going into the next year. So it basically is the same year. All right, pumpkin soup. You don't meet Krobus until winter 1st. I mean, you can meet Krobus at any time as long as you have 60 artifacts. 60 artifacts. That is a good point, though, that we can't unlock secret notes until winter 1st, because that's when we get the magnifying glass, right? Or is that winter 2nd? Either way. It's not something we're probably going to want to do anyway. Robin, 7 hearts. Yikes. Pumpkin soup is from Robin. He loves his mom's cooking. That's kind of sweet, honestly. I never put that together. Till winter year 1. You can also only do 1 gift a day / 2 per week, so you can't do all of Kent's in 1 day. That's a fair point. That's pretty true. Kent's just gonna throw everything off, isn't he? Kent, why do you gotta be such a problem? Look, I know you're doing. I know. Like, thank you for your service and everything, legitimately, but man, my challenge run. My video game challenge, though. Alright. We'll sort that out eventually. For now, I'm going to go ahead and... oops. We're going to go pumpkin soup. That's 7 hearts. That's not what I want. Yeah, 7 hearts. Robin. Hey, Tanya Mercatoris. Thank you for joining the becoming a YouTube member at the Electron level. I greatly appreciate it. Argon love to you. Careful where you swing that sword. Leo already feeling so left out even before this challenge. Leo's gonna be easier than freaking Kent is, I feel like. The reason I say no beach farm is because with all the money/resources we need to farm, it'll take so long each season to water, and you can't use sprinklers on the beach farm except the little spot. That's a valid point, Allie. I've only like exclusively played on the beach farm for like the past year of my life, so I forget that other farm types exist and that you can actually like use sprinklers on those. So that's a good shout out. Thank you very much for that. I think that's going to be pretty important. You might be right. Beach farm might not be a good idea. The only thing we are really interested in the beach farm for right now is this super meal supply crates thing. But there's so many other avenues for the super meal that that's not really like worth considering. But I'm gonna leave it there just so we have all the options laid out before us. All right, who is next? You should do the forest or the default one. People do love the forest one for sure. All right, Shane. Beer, hot pepper, pepper poppers, and pizza. This is like the easiest gift log of all time. Am I crazy? Beer and hot pepper. Like, grow a hot pepper, buy a beer. Doesn't Shane just send you pepper poppers and like you can buy a pizza? Shane sends you pepper poppers in the mail, I'm pretty sure. He also gives you the recipe for it himself. This is too easy, yeah. Shane, thank you for being so basic. I appreciate you. All right, beer, hot pepper, pepper poppers, pizza. All right, Shane. I'm not even gonna make any notes for it. Like, I could make some notes about like where I get the recipes and stuff, but it's not necessary, I think. Beer, pizza, hot pepper, and what was the other one? Pepper poppers. Beautiful. Just give him the pepper poppers back. Literally might be what I end up doing. He'll just send me some pepper poppers in the mail, I'll send them right back. Could do the same with the pizza in theory, but you can just like buy pizza anytime, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Abigail. Abigail. Amethyst, easy. Abigail's kinda... She's balancing out Shane, I'll tell you that right now. Alright, Amethyst, Pufferfish, Pumpkin are easy. Chocolate cake and spicy eel also not that bad, I think. Let's start writing this stuff down. So Abigail would like a pumpkin, a puffer fish, and an amethyst. Chocolate cake from community center. Good shout out, Karita. I think that probably is the best way to go about that. Chocolate cake. 3 chocolate cakes as a reward for completing the 2500 vault. Okay. We can also technically just make it ourselves if we want to. So chocolate cake's not bad. Chocolate cake should be very easy. I'm not even gonna make a note for that one. Chocolate cake. You know, I'll make a note for it, why not? 2500 bundle / cook it. Dummy. Alright. That's me. I'm the dummy in this context, by the way. You get 3, you need 3. Perfect. Did you actually need 3? I know Evelyn likes it. Abigail likes it. I don't know who else likes it. I think Evelyn likes it anyway. Alright. Blackberry cobbler. Fall year 2 is the recipe. It can be received as a gift at the Feast of the Winter Star. Could you imagine? Re-gifting it after you get it at the Feast of the Winter Star, the ultimate BM. Oh man. Otherwise, it does not appear in the saloon or at Krobus by the looks of things here. So this is another traveling cart. Traveling cart Andy. I mean, we gotta look, right? You gotta look. Secret note, Abigail, blackberry cobblers, right there. Okay, I mean, just so we know, I know it's a controversial take. It's a controversial take. Also, I mean, there's technically no guarantee that we do the community center route. We could go Joja route, just to emphasize the corporate aspect of the holidays. That's horrible, but it's also kind of fitting. All right, blackberry cobbler is gonna be traveling cart or secret note. Capitalism. Jody, Evelyn, and Abigail all love chocolate cake. That's perfect. Yeah, because then we do get 3 from the 25 turn gold bundle. Yeah, that seems like too perfect. Like the community center is just luring me. All right, the last one, banana pudding. Let's go have a look-see. Banana pudding is an island trader recipe. I need a banana for this. Here's the thing, right? Also available from supply crates on the beach farm. We'll come back to that. Here's the thing. To get a banana, not only do I have to get to Ginger Island early enough that I can get a banana sapling and give it the full season of growth that it needs to cultivate a banana. You thought that it said the recipe required bones in the pudding? It's a little close for comfort there, you're not wrong. Like, how early can you, like, that? We gotta get to Ginger Island post-haste. Tree fertilizer does not work on fruit trees, I'm pretty sure. Double check. Tree fertilizer. Does it work? Fertilizer of any wild trees? Yeah, I don't think this works on fruit trees. Good shout out though, good thought. Tree takes a full season to grow, yeah. Where the heck do you get banana saplings again? Banana sapling. Banana sapling takes 28 days to grow into a banana tree, after which it will produce fruit during the summer, but we can grow it on Ginger Island or whatever, so that's fine. It can be purchased from the island trader in exchange for 5 dragon teeth, or from a golden coconut, or the large animal collection. So there's a few ways to get it. Probably the easiest way is either buying it from the island trader or maybe just getting lucky with a golden coconut. It's going to be tough. It honestly kind of incentivizes me, makes me want to, like, the supply crates are right there. That could save a lot of trouble. You have to upgrade the farmhouse at least 2 times. That's kind of iffy, though. Banana pudding, why you gotta be so difficult? Can't you just buy the banana pudding directly? Banana pudding, is it purchasable here anywhere? Banana pudding. I don't think so, right? You can only buy the recipe. Bump it to 2 years. I mean, there's definitely a good incentive to bump the time limit to 2 years, but 2 years just feels almost too long. You know what I mean? It feels like it's not as much of a challenge as I want it to be. Like, these are the kind of mental gymnastics that I like to do in a challenge. Am I going to start using the predictor? Possibly for the traveling cart. Because I actually think banana pudding is not available from the traveling cart, right? A lot of these Ginger Island things are not available from the traveling cart. Yeah, not even bananas. Neither bananas nor banana pudding are available from the traveling cart. Feels like, but most of the recipes are year 2. This is the traveling cart is is hopefully going to be our savior there. 1 year and 1 season, 5 months. I mean, it could be a compromise potentially. All right, so banana pudding. Let's go ahead and say, so that's going to be, so it's complicated. supply crates. Another vote in favor of the beach farm. Am I seeding this run? I think I might have to, depending on how many cart-specific items are required here. I think that's probably going to be the way it goes. Anyway, moving right along, we're going to go ahead and... That was all for Abigail. Okay. Emily, my goodness, girl. Amethyst, aquamarine, emerald, jade, ruby, cloth, topaz, wool, survival burger. Survival burger is level 2 foraging. I think Emily might be easier than Shane. Thank you for this boon, Emily, because that banana pudding kind of threw me off kilter. Beach is a bad idea, trust me. Could do a 200-day challenge for this. 200-day challenge might be... That could be interesting. Where would 200 days put you? That's like fall of year 2, something like that? Am I going to have a doc anywhere with all the info? Hello, Leap-a-Lot, by the way. I have a doc. We're currently working on a doc live right now. It's not shared with anybody, but I'll probably make it live for everyone. Well, maybe not this one, because I kind of want to make it in a better format. This is what we got right now. Just everyone's gifts, and then notes for the more complicated ones. Welcome, welcome, Leap. All right. Emily, super easy here. Emily, she's a gemstone girl living in a farmer's world. So she likes amethyst, jade, topaz. I can do this. Emerald, ruby. I'm missing one. I think. Does she like aquamarine? I know she doesn't like she doesn't love diamond. She likes wool and cloth. Both of those are easy. I'm a fan of the research as well, Leap. I've never done a live research session like this. I'm always just doing it in the wee hours of the morning by myself, huddled up in my nice woolen sweater as the temperature is now dropped to like minus 25 degrees Celsius outside. So this is a different vibe for sure. Wool, cloth. What am I missing here? Survival burger. Survival burger. Survival burgie? What am I missing? Amethyst, aquamarine, emerald, jade, ruby, topaz, survival, cloth, wool. I think that's everything. Emily, what the heck? Compare that to her sister. Alright. Exclamation point Haley's in chat. Abigail, spicy eel. Did I forget to mark down Abigail, spicy eel? I did. Thank you. Spicy eel. Spicy eel's super easy, right? That's just desert trader all day, every day. I'll mark it. I'll mark a note there. Desert trader. All right, amethyst. Yeah, no notes needed for any of this, I think. Wool, that's either rabbits or sheep. Cloth, same deal. Survival burger, it's too easy. It's just too easy. All right, next up is Haley. Oh god, where's the cooldown? Nightbot does go a little crazy sometimes with the commands. You gotta be careful. Nightbot's had a long time off. They might not be in in the best sorts right now. All right, Haley. Coconut easy. Sunflower easy. Pink cake fruit salad. Let's see. Fruit salad looks like another traveling cart to me, because that's fall year 2. Fruit salad is, and it's not available from the saloon or Krobus or anything like that. That seems like another traveling cart. Pink cake is available from the saloon. I know that for sure. 3 pink cakes are a reward for completing the chef's bundle. Okay. Or go for a big slimy cake. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. Can't cook it ourselves. Statue of Endless Fortune, though? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh. Hit me with this, though. This is 1,000,000 gold. This is that's, hold on a second. The keys to the kingdom? Are they here? Are they hidden? Does this help at all? Let's see. Are any of these like actually difficult? Fried calamari? We might have to come back to this. Krobus. Diamond. So many diamonds. Oh my goodness. Parsnip. I don't think this is necessarily the play. Produces one loved gift every birthday, but it's always the same loved gift. It's not like we have a chance to get banana pudding for Abigail's birthday. It's always going to be the amethyst, right? I think this is a very cute strategy. Lemonstone. Ooh, good eye. Good eye, Allie. Lemonstone. When's the dwarf's birthday, though? Summer 22. We'd have to get 1 million gold and to the desert. And that's a lot to do by summer 22 of year 1. That's I don't know about that one. Linus will send fried calamari in the mail. Dwarf doesn't look like a summer guy. Not actually that hard with the right strat. You might be right. I mean, I'm not a speedrunner in any capacity, so this is all going to be new to me in a lot of capacities. Perfection year 1. All right, going back to it. So pink cake, this is chef's bundle territory. And fruit salad is going to have to be traveling cart. Or, wait a second. Secret note. Secret notes. Is it secret note 8? To Haley and Emily. Pink cake, sunflowers. Fruit salad is not available even through secret notes. Pink cake is. Gemstones and wool for Emily. Imagine just your parents have been gone for who knows how many years, and you finally get a package from them, and it's just it's just a box of wool. I mean, I don't care how much you like wool, Emily. That's gotta feel a little rough. All right. So fruit salad is traveling cart only. Good to know. So Haley, we got coconut, sunflower. Pink cake is gonna be chef's bundle. And fruit salad, the only way we can do that is via the traveling cart. The first cart exclusive if we don't... I mean, there's been a few others, but secret notes are right there too. Habu is doing perfection in 1 year. He slept through year 1 just getting the recipes. That'd be cool to see, honestly. I have to go watch that. Habu is so good at this game. I feel like I'm not even the person that should be doing this challenge. I feel like this is much more catered towards speedrunners or something like that. I thought it was a cute idea, and here I am now discovering that it might be a bit more than I can chew. But I'm in it now. Even if I fail the challenge, you know what? It's still gonna be a fun ride. So, all right. And yes, no universal gifts are included in the challenge. That is correct. All right, Leia. Leia loves goat cheese. Goat cheese is easy enough. Goat cheese, salad, truffle, and wine are all pretty easy. So let's go ahead. Whoops. Leia. Goat cheese, salad, truffle, wine. That's all pretty standard. I hold the world record for the skeleton mask speedrun. True, Autumn. True. I'm not giving myself enough credit, I guess. I have done little speedrunning in the past, you know. I'm not gonna say that I have a sub 20-minute Mario 16 star time, but I'm not gonna not say it either. So Mario 64, that is. All right, poppy seed muffin. Year 2 recipe. That's an oof. A gift from Krobus if he is your roommate, or bought at the traveling cart. Are we gonna... Is that feasible? Is that feasible to get Krobus as a roommate in 1 year? I feel like it's not for... I mean, you certainly could. I'm just thinking. I mean, it's an option that we have to consider. No shot. Sounds tough. It's not because you have to marry Haley. True. How much is a void pendant? A void pendant is 200 shadow or 200 void essence. I'm just thinking of the logistics of, like, you get 60 artifacts because you have to get Krobus up to 10 hearts. after like getting 60 artifacts, so you can't even start befriending him until you get 60 artifacts. You can only give 2 gifts a week. Like this, it just seems like a lot, right? It is. With everything else, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if it was the one thing you were trying to do, I don't doubt that you could do it. With everything else that I'm juggling on top of it, I don't know if that's feasible. I just don't. Don't think you have enough opportunities to gift him after unlocking him, unless you do a blade speedrun. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like, right? But I'm gonna leave it on the table. Leia. It's written in Leia's handwriting. For dessert, I'd need a poppy seed muffin. Yum! Anyone else writing the word yum exclamation point in their diary to themselves? I can't even talk. I've never actually like written a diary, so maybe you do talk and like I don't even know. It feels always weird to me. I feel like I'm the type of person who would write a diary sometimes, but then I like think about it and I feel like I'd just be awkward. All right, poppy seed muffin. Gonna be cart / secret note / Krobus housemate question marks. All right. All the time. Don't look in my diary. Just the word yum over and over again. All right, what else? What else does Leia like? Salad was easy. Stir fry. Stir fry is like the first recipe you get. That's no problem at all. Stir fry is you cook it. Okay. As long as I'm checking Queen of Sauce regularly, we're fine. Vegetable medley. It feels almost more likely to get this from Krobus or the Stardrop Saloon than it would be to get Caroline to 7 Hearts, but that's still none of those options are terrible. Alright, gonna stick this one up here just in terms of like difficulty. Stir fry, cook it. Just cook. And vegetable medley. It's gonna be Caroline, 7 Hearts, or Saloon or Krobus. Okay. I think that's good for Leia. Who is up next? Was it Maru? Maru. See, now Maru's a bit of a problem. Hey there, Sid. Happy to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Pretty sure you can buy garlic seeds at Pierre's. Someone buying garlic. You can only buy garlic seeds in year 2 onward. But yeah, you should be able to buy them at Pierre's, I think. Depending on the season. Anyway, Maru's got a lot, alright? Battery pack, not too troublesome. Cauliflower, diamond, gold bar, iridium bar, miner's treat, pepper poppers, radioactive bar, rhubarb pie, and strawberry. Okay, so let's start. Let's start. Maru, you're not doing me any favors. I'll tell you that right now. But let's start with the easy ones. Taking a little hydration break. Secret note for Maru. Alright, battery pack, cauliflower, diamond, gold, iridium bar. That's all easy. Maru is going to be the Everest of this challenge for sure. What'd she like? Cauliflower, diamond, battery pack, gold bar, iridium bar. Okay. Straightforward enough. Pepper popper. Pepper poppers was easy for Shane, so it should be easy for her too. Cheese cauliflower. That's Pam, 3 hearts. Okay. Whoa, pepper popper was what? Shane, 3 hearts? Strawberry is also easy. I just have to remember to buy it. Or to like save one from my strawberry harvest. What do you mean secret notes? So there are secret notes in the game that can fill in the gift log for you for some of them. Like you read it and it'll be like Maru will be like, I need a strawberry for my next invention. And then that fills it into the gift log without you actually having to give her the gift. So it's a possibility for this challenge where we're trying to complete the full gift log of loved gifts in a single year, but it's not something that I want to do if I can help it, because I think it's more in fitting with the challenge and the season that we're in to give the gifts physically. All right, strawberry, easy. Let's just go ahead and start writing here. Strawberry. Strawberry's easy. Pepper, poppers was Shane, 3 heart. Cheese, cauliflower. That's Pam, 3 heart. What else we got here? Miner's treat. I think that's mining level 3. That's pretty easy. Miner's treat. In fact, I'm going to move this one up in terms of difficulty. I don't even think I need to make a note for that, because we'll get that recipe just naturally playing the game. They drop in Skull Cavern too. True. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble finding the Miner's treat. Rhubarb pie is Marnie 7 hearts. Also available at the saloon and stuff. Marnie 7 hearts. These 7 heart recipes could be rough. Some of them for sure. But I'll mark it down. Rhubarb pie. Marnie 7 hearts. Then we've got everything here except for radioactive bar, okay? So radioactive bar, it's maybe not as bad as one would think, right? Radioactive bar, because the way you do this is not the way you think you do this. The way you do this is you buy... Okay, so what you have to do to get a radioactive bar, you have to smelt 5 radioactive ore. How does one get radioactive ore, you might wonder? You go to the Danger in the Deep quest or Skull Cavern Invasions. You have to get one of these 2 quests from the Walnut Room. We can get to the Walnut Room in 1 year. Anyone who's seen Leapalot's 100 Days video will know that for a fact. You can absolutely do that. But I think that's what I'm thinking as well, Goat. Deconstruct a hopper for it. That's what we did in the Price of Perfection. Because a hopper you can buy from the Walnut Room and deconstruct into a radioactive bar. I think that is the play with the radioactive bar instead of... I mean, if we get lucky with the quests, then we could just get 5 radioactive ore, and that's easy. I mean, I think that ultimately the hardest part of this is just getting to the Walnut Room. I think once we get there, then we've got it on lock, more or less. Yeah, deconstruct a hopper. I think that's the play. Gotta change your level 5 skill in the sewer to get more ore, right? I think that's... Yeah, I mean, that's certainly a possibility. That would help if we do have to mine the ore ourselves, because radioactive ore is pretty rare. Either way, I think a radioactive bar... It's very scary in principle, but once you get to the Walnut Room, I think it pretty much sorts itself out. If we can get enough chi gems, of course. That's we're just not going to worry about that. We're just going to put that on the back burner and move right along, shall we? All right, radioactive bar. All right, Penny, what's up? Diamond, emerald, melon, poppy. Poppy seed muffin. What was poppy seed muffin again? What did we have to do? Poppy seed muffin. Okay, so we'd have to get 2 poppy seed muffins from the traveling cart. What about the secret note for Penny? Does this also apply? Secret. I don't know why I keep looking at this, because we're not going to do the secret note. We're not, I promise. She does. Okay, it doesn't work for Penny unless... I don't think there's a different note for Penny. Oh, it is. Oh, wait, here we go. No, she's making a list for everyone else. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. No. Okay. Yo, we could fill out Alex's whole thing with 1 secret note, though. Kind of tempting. Can't wait for the Junimo cart stream for the last chi gems. Alright, a poppy seed muffin. We're going to need to get another one from the cart. That's kind of stinky. But we'll make it work. Alright, Penny. Emerald. diamond, poppy melon, poppy seed muffin is a traveling cart item, slash Probus housemate. And you gotta do the triple question mark for consistency's sake. Just duplicate chi gems with their slash recount nuts command. We're gonna try to avoid exploits or glitches. Don't worry about it. Alright, red plate roots platter, sandfish tom kha soups. Alright, tom kha soup we've been over, sandfish is easy. Sandfish tom kha soup. That's Sandy 7 hearts, I think, was it? 7 hearts. Or is who likes tom kha soup again? Elliot. And 7 and male, okay. Slash Sandy male. Okay, easy enough. What about secret notes? Yeah, secret notes, they can trivialize parts of this challenge. Not a lot of it though. They might be the extra little boon that we need at the end of the day. We'll see. I'd like to give each and every one of these gifts, but we'll see how it goes. All right, red plate. How do we feel about red plate? Emily 7 heart, and I need a red cabbage to cook it. It's also available at the saloon or Krobus. All right, so I think that's probably going to be a better play, but the red plate, it's going to be Emily 7 heart slash saloon slash Krobus. Penny hates anything alcoholic. So true. I can't imagine why. Alright. Roots platter, that's like combat level 3 or something. That's easy. Roots platter is very easy. And that's everything for Penny, right? Poppy, melon, Sanfie. Yeah, okay. So, roots platter. In fact, just lump it in up here. Roots platter. Okay. Penny, that's a lot of gifts, but it's honestly not that scary. The poppy seed muffin is probably the most difficult thing there. Oops, what did I just do? Okay. Moving right along. We still got a little we got a little ways to go still. Ooh, I gotta speed things up here. All right, Caroline. Caroline, fish taco, green tea, summer spangle, tropical curry. Summer spangle, green tea. These are easy enough. When we're befriending Caroline, we're gonna get the green tea anyway, right? Just a couple people to go. Yeah, no big deal. All right. Caroline. I mean, these research sessions can take a significant amount of time for sure. Summer spangle. What was the other thing? Green tea. Those are both easy enough. Fish taco. That's another red cabbage recipe. Also, Krobus Saloon. Linus 7 heart. Okay, so there's many outs for this. Fish taco. I mean, once you do enough research, you do start to see trends. Like, there's a lot of 7 heart recipes. There's a lot of 3 heart recipes. There's a lot of Saloon and Krobus stuff. Hey there, Nico. Welcome. Happy to see you here. These are a few of my favorite things. Alright, tropical curry was another one, right? This one's kind of like... Tropical curry's a little scary. Am I wrong? Because, like, Ginger Island Resort. So to get that, we have to build the resort, and then we have to get lucky enough for Gus to come to the resort so we can buy that recipe. There's no other way to do that, though. So, like, we just have to do that. Argon Sang, clip it. Anyone got their Argon bingo cards? Alright, tropical curry is gonna be resort. Ginger Island Resort, just so we don't confuse it with the many other resorts in the game. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to go about that, so... But honestly, compared to some of this other stuff, here's the thing, is most of these gifts are not that difficult in isolation. All together is when it's gonna really come crumbling down on me, I think. I'm gonna get so overwhelmed on some of these during this challenge, I can feel it already. Alright, Clint. Amethyst. Why does Clint... You know, for being such a doubter, he loves a lot of stuff, and he's not much of a hater here. He's very materialistic, I guess. I don't know. Amethyst, Aquamarine, Emerald. Start there. Let's just not... Don't overwhelm my brain too much right now. Amethyst, Aquamarine, Emerald. Okay. Gold bar, Iridium bar, Jade, Omni Geode, Ruby, and Topaz. Let's just knock out all the gemstones here. Jade, Ruby, Topaz. My dude's just copying Emily word for word. Omni Geode, Gold bar, Iridium bar. Wait, was he gold and iridium? He was gold and iridium. Okay, fair enough. Just put gems and be all good. He doesn't like diamonds though. But yeah, that's probably a better play, honestly. So cool to see the planning process, how challenges like these are put together. Lots of people only get to see the finished product, so I appreciate being brought along for the entire journey. That was my thought. Like, I do a lot of this sort of similar stuff just on my own for, like, I did a lot of this for the Price of Perfection. I've done it a few times for other challenges that I'm currently working on. And for the No Level Up challenge back in the day, I did a lot of this stuff, and I just wanted to share it with people so you can get sort of like an insight into my thought process. Diamonds are universal. Diamonds are not universal. Diamonds, I think diamonds are a universal like, maybe, but they're not universal love. Anyway, Omni Geode, so that's all easy. So the two cooked dishes here, artichoke dip. Wait, can you grow artichokes? Artichoke can be acquired before year 2 through the use of mixed seeds. Mixed seeds in what season again? Mixed seeds. Artichoke seeds fall. Okay, so that's going to be a little... We'll have to remember to do that, because you can't get them before year 2 any other way. But that should be totally fine. Am I still working on the Price of Perfection video? I'm not currently working on the Price of Perfection video. I'm working on a different video, which is coming along quite well. But I needed a little bit of a reprieve, so I'm going to be doing some streaming through December while I work on that as well, and see how that all goes. Alright, so artichoke dip is a Queen of Sauce one, that should be fine. Artichoke dip, just don't forget to, so cook, and then in parentheses, do mixed seeds, and that should be enough for me to remember what I need to do there. What was the last thing Clint loves, Fiddlehead Risotto. We need to fall year 2. So this is another traveling cart, Marty. Fiddlehead Risotto is using the spool to make the blacksmith apron. It was literally made for Clint. Hey there, Bobrox. Trying to catch up on the Price of Perfection streams, about a quarter of the way through. Best of luck to you. It's a long journey. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm glad to have you at one of the live ones here. All right. Yeah, Fiddlehead Risotto. It's got to be traveling cart. There's no saloon possibilities. There's nothing. So, Fiddlehead Risotto falls right there in line with poppy seed muffins. Alright, who's up next? Next up is Demetrius. Scroll down a little bit here for you. Artichoke dip IRL is so good. Might be one of my favorite foods too, honestly. If Clint and I can agree on one thing, it's that artichoke dip is fire. Alright, brief hydration break. Demetrius, only 4 gifts. Very nice to see. Strawberry and ice cream, super easy. Bean hot pot, Clint 7 heart, or Saloon, or Krobus. Okay. We're going to speedrun this one. Saloon, Krobus, Evelyn 7 heart. Demetrius, you know what you like, and you know what? I can appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead. Demetrius, strawberry and ice cream are the easy ones. Then bean, hot pot was Clint, 7 hearts, or saloon or Krobus. Most likely saloon in theory. Rice pudding, that's Evelyn, 7 hearts, slash saloon, slash Krobus. All right. BEA, beautiful. That's Demetrius done. Thank you for the reprieve, Demetrius. Now the dwarf. So the dwarf likes all gems except diamond, plus lemonstone and omni geode. I mean, that's pretty straightforward right there. I think the hardest part of the dwarf is going to be getting all 4 dwarf scrolls, but even that shouldn't be too bad. So all gems minus diamond. Lemon stone and omni geode. I mean, the lemon stone could also be, that's down to RNG at that point. There's really no control I have over that. I mean, there is like some geode manipulation tactics you could do in theory, and you know, we don't need to talk about that right now. It's fine. It's fine. In the back of my mind though. Cooked artichokes IRL once too much work. They seem like they're very averse to being eaten. Artichokes just seem like a very antagonistic plant. If there was an anime featuring vegetables, I think artichoke might be the BBEG. Based means good. As far as I know, based also means good, yeah. Alright, Evelyn. Evelyn likes herself some beets, some diamonds, this is so sweet, Evelyn. Alright, beet, is that that's not year 2, that's just, you purchased that at the Oasis. Okay, so that's easy enough. Beet, diamond, fairy rose, and tulip, and chocolate cake are all easy enough. Let's see, Evelyn. I feel like this is all stuff my, like, actual grandma would like, too. I mean, who wouldn't like a diamond? Beet, berry, rose, chocolate cake was the 2,500 gold bundle. Evelyn is full of hate. Is she really? Oh my god! Yo! I was so blinded. I was so tunnel laser focused on this side of the screen. I didn't even see this massive list. She hates clam, clay, coral, fried eel, garlic, holly, maki roll, salmonberry, sashimi, spiceberry, spicy eel, and trout soup, and every single fish. I mean, you know what? I can't get too mad about the fish part. Fish are not everyone's, like, cup of tea, but, like, that's a lot, Evelyn. I mean, she's lived a long life. That's fair. And then George is here with only 4 things that he hates? What the heck? Flipping the script on me. Even the legend. I would assume so. Alright, chocolate cake, beet, so we got all this. Tulip, did I write down tulip? I did not. So let's write that in. And then stuffing was the other one. Where's stuffing recipe come from? Stuffing is from Pam in the mail at 7 hearts. Stuffing can be purchased from the traveling merchant's booth at the Festival of Ice. That's probably our go-to, right? Have a good one, Punk Shep. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Who's the grumpy one now? Like, this seems like we could easily probably get Pam to 7 hearts, but we can also, like, this is a guarantee right here. Stuffing can be a traveling merchant's booth at the Festival of Ice. That's a guaranteed pickup, I'm pretty sure. So let's just do that. So stuffing, I'll mark down Pam as a potential source. But then Festival of Ice. Finally, that festival is good for something. For the first time in forever. Alright, George is next. The flower dance music PTSD. There's nothing scarier, by the way, nothing creepier in Stardew Valley than going to the flower dance with the music turned off. It's very strange. It's very surreal. Alright, George, Leek is easy. Fried mushroom, 3 heart. Like, the hardest part of this is going to be getting a morel, probably. I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem, though. So 3 hearts with Demetrius for the fried mushroom. Could also get it from the saloon. George, you're so easy to please, my man. And I appreciate. That's what I really like about you. Have I ever told you that George is my favorite Stardew Valley NPC? Don't tell Haley. All right. Fried mushroom. That's going to be Demetrius, 3 hearts, or saloon, or Krobus. All right. Price of Perfection has changed you. It's changed us all a little bit, I think. It's definitely changed me. If you were here for the Price of Perfection journey, or even if you weren't, then, I mean, and you, like, experienced it after the fact, I think... I mean, you can't search through almost 5,000 trash cans and not be changed. Or watch someone search through 5,000 trash cans. Alright, Gus. Gustavo, my man. What do you got for me? Diamond, orange. Those are easy. And, well, orange, I mean, you gotta just make sure to grow the fruit tree. Or you could go fruit bats, I guess. Those were some crazy times. Alright, fish taco was whom again? That's Linus 7 heart. Alright, so let's go diamond, orange, fish, bush, taco. Gonna be minus 7 hearts, slash saloon, slash Krobus. What else we got here? There was escargot and tropical curry. Tropical curry, I mean, tropical curry, yeah, the hardest part is still gonna be getting the recipe. Escargot, Willy, 5 heart. Okay. No problemo. It's not available from the saloon or anything, so this is a non-negotiable friendship. Willy has to be one of our best friends. I mean, everyone's going to be pretty up there in friendship if we're getting so many recipes from them, I guess. Tropical curry. It's going to be island resort. Alright. I keep doing that. Just like going hard on these keyboard shortcuts. The community of the Price of Perfection trash grind. It's like a shared trauma community. We all just there's just so much from that. The payoff for the cactus fruit hunt was incredible though. I still go back to that moment sometimes just to relive it. How's my evening going? It is going quite well. It is indeed evening for me. It's about 7:30 p.m. All these recipes you didn't know was in the game. I know all of them just because of perfection, like the Price of Perfection. Alright. Jazz, berry rose, pink cake, you get 3 of them from the chef's bundle, right? So that's fine. Because we need 1 for Haley, 1 for Jazz, and then probably 1 for somebody else. Plum pudding. You get the recipe for that right towards the end of year 1, so that should be fine. Jazz is easy. Alright. Jas, like the stone of Jas in RuneScape. You like a fairy rose. You like yourself a little pink cake from the chef's bundle. And you want a plum pudding. You just cook it. Easy. Where were you when the cactus fruit dropped? Oh my goodness. I'll be stealing the forks at home, so I get it. Fair enough. The amount of playtime after the cactus fruit was like the same amount of the time as the grind itself. That might actually be true. Alright, Jody, that's our 3rd chocolate cake right there. Diamond. Oh my god, she loves all these cooked. Jody, you animal. Am I allowed to say that? She loves all these are cooked dishes except Diamond. Alright. Go off, girl. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. That's what the cool kids say, I'm told. Diamond. Chocolate cake was the other easy one. 2,500 gold bundle. Yeah, I wanted to go here. Bunny Bucket. She's a foodie. She is totally a foodie. Doesn't dislike too many things either. She doesn't like mushrooms, which I can get behind. All right, crispy bass. You get that as from Kent at 3 hearts. That's not gonna fly, so that's gonna have to be a saloon / Krobus get. Crispy bass. Easy enough. Hopefully. I mean, there's so many that we have to get from the saloon. But you get so many shots at the saloon as well. You get 1 every day, right? As long as it's not like a festival day, so. In theory, it shouldn't be too bad, maybe? Fingers crossed. All right. Eggplant Parmesan. I'm pretty sure that's from Lewis. I don't know why that's locked in my brain like that, but Lewis 7 hearts. Okay. All right. I almost just wrote Lewis as one of her favorite gifts. I don't think Kent would be too happy about that one. Okay, eggplant parmesan. Lewis, 7 hearts, or saloon, or Probus. I find myself writing this an awful lot. Let's just go ahead and copy that one. I can just paste that if I need to. All right. Fried eel, did we already have this? No, that's George, 3 hearts, okay. It's also a saloon. Fried eel, we had fried mushroom, that's right. George, 3 hearts. There we go. That's Marnie's favorite gift, Lewis. Just puts his face right down here alongside all of these little icons. All right, pancakes. You can cook that one. You can also just buy the recipe. Pancakes are too easy. Pancakes are so easy. They're going up here with this one. Don't even need to worry about that. Pancakes. Okay. I haven't had pancakes in probably like 5 years. They're really good. I got nothing against pancakes. Rhubarb pie and vegetable medley were 2 that we've already covered. So if we can get can you get rhubarb? Can be purchased from the Oasis. That's why I was sticking to my mind. All right, rhubarb pie and vegetable medley. We've already covered those. So, you know, Jody's list is not as bad as it was at first glance. Let me see. Vegetable. I can just copy vegetable medley here. Copy this down here. And what was the other one? Rhubarb pie. Who else liked rhubarb pie? It was Maru. Maru, the ultra nightmare difficulty final boss of this challenge. All right. I'm also gonna, because that's gonna bother me if Jody's name is up on one page and the rest of it is down on another. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. Kent. So now we have to confront this head on, right? What are we doing about Kent? My personal thought is he's only got 2 gifts, right? Fiddlehead risotto and roasted walnuts. Yo, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on, though. Roasted hazelnuts, I mean, not roasted walnuts. Can you even get this from the traveling cart? Hold on. Traveling cart. Roasted hazelnuts. They are available. Okay, good to know. Get them in the first week. First week of year 2. But here's the thing. I remembered reading this, right? This in the secret notes. Is this the ultimate hack right here? Dad, fiddlehead risotto, and roasted hazelnuts. That's like the only way you could possibly do this in year 1, right? Is through this single secret note. I don't know if it would show up in the gift log, because I don't know if Kent would exist in the gift log before, like, before year 2, right? But that might, I mean, secret note, we don't love it, but that's the only way that you could theoretically fill that out in the span of year 1. And that might be worth it. The 200 days they brought it makes good sense for Kent especially. Let's, you know what? When all else fails, because I'm not sure exactly how I want to tackle the Kent dilemma, as I'm gonna call it. We can do a little poll though. Where's my poll button? What the heck is this? Start a poll or start a Q&A? That's a new one. We'll have to toy with that later. All right, start a poll. All right, let's see. How should we handle Kent? All right. Give gifts. What are the options here? So the first option would be this. What I think is like the most like simple bare bones option would be to give him like fiddlehead risotto on spring 1st and roasted hazelnuts on spring 2nd. So like extend the challenge by like 2 days. So extend challenge to spring 2nd. The other option is the secret note strategy. Because we could fill in those 2 spots with that one secret note if we find that secret note. Kent hates all milk. Lactose intolerant, probably. Lactose intolerant vibes. What else? We could extend challenge to 2 years / 200 days. I would say, yeah, I'll just leave it at 2 years. I think if I was going to do like an extension of the challenge, I'd probably do like a 2-year challenge in order to like hit all the recipes and do it that way. But that's all. That is a distinct possibility. Any other possibilities for how to deal with Kent? We could sleep until year 2 and start the challenge. Look, there, we'll try that. We'll start challenge in year 2. That's another option. And that's all the options that I'm allowed. I'm only allowed 4, so have at her. While that poll runs, let's go ahead and see. Fiddlehead risotto was we already sorted that out for Kent, or for Clint, sorry. Roasted hazelnuts would be a traveling cart. Let me just go ahead and start writing in Kent's stuff here. So, Fiddlehead risotto I'll just copy from Clint. So, roasted hazelnuts. Gonna be traveling cart, and that's really the only way to go about it. Clint had the Fiddlehead risotto, which is also a traveling cart. That's kind of yikes. There it is. Start challenge in year 2 is currently winning the poll. People are not in favor of the secret note. You know what? I can respect that. I can respect that. It's not in the spirit of the challenge. But it's pretty evenly split between the other 3 options. Extend challenge to 2 years or start challenge in year 2 are the 2 core, like the 2 runaway leads right now. Looks like the challenge is being extended. Starting in year 2 is weird because of Queen of Sauce recipes. I mean, starting in year 2, I also like to think of this, when I think of these challenges, like the main things I think about are the mechanics and like how I'm going to actually do things in the game. The other part I do like to think about is the... where am I here? Oh, trying to switch back here. I like to think about the story that I'm telling, right? So what's the story if you sleep to year 2? You're this sort of homebody farmer, and you literally sleep for like an entire year. You're only watching TV to pick up recipes and stuff. You're letting your farm be overgrown. And then in year 2, you just have a sudden change of heart, and you're like, you know what, I want to become a part of like the community around here. There could be something there. You get a lot of rerun episodes on Wednesdays. You could do that for the Queen of Sauce as well. It's either that or we only stop in year 1 to actually get the recipes that we need. Kind of like what Habu did for his like 1-year perfection speedrun. So I'm told. The Grinch. And Chloe's heart grew 3 sizes that day. Will sleeping a year mess up the random things you need from the cart? Here's the thing. If we sleep for a year, a lot of the things we need from the cart, we won't need from the cart anymore. Because we can just get the recipes for the Queen of Sauce and make them ourselves. Because a lot of the things we need from the cart specifically are, I think, pretty much everything we need from the cart specifically are things that we would be able to make ourselves if we got the recipe for them. But we can't get the recipe because the recipe is in year 2. No sleep. Start challenge in year 2 or extend challenge to spring 2nd are the 2 front runners right now. Or sleep trauma. I mean, I could probably do the sleeping part, like, ahead of time, right? Like, I could just, like, sleep, and then, like, at the start of, like, the next stream or whatever, when I'm going to start the challenge here, then it'll just be year 2. You think playing the game as intended for 1 year is super important? r/no sleep. Alright, I'm gonna end this poll, and we're gonna restart a new poll with only 2 options here. The only 2 options. So start a poll. How should we structure the challenge? Is how I'm going to phrase it. So it's either start in year 2 or extend the challenge through year 2. So this would either be you start in year 2 and try and get everything done in that 1 year, or we do years 1 and 2. I think these are the only 2 options. I accidentally added a 3rd option. Can I undo? Undo. Delete this option, please. Thank you. Okay. Ask your community. I'm kind of in love with the idea of doing it all in a single year. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Why, Kent? Why do you have to throw such a wrench into things? 1 year sleep doesn't feel that bad after 100. So true. Not the music, help. This is the best, some of the best music in the game right here. Sam's Band Electronic Mix. If we extend it, then would it almost be too easy? That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Is I feel like the mad dash to complete it all in 1 year is part of the fun of the challenge. I mean, there is another option that is worth consideration. What if we just, like, don't give gifts to Kent? What if we just pretend Kent doesn't exist? Because he doesn't exist for the first year. So if we complete it by the end of the first year, then our gift log will technically be full at the end of that year. Like, what if we just do that instead? Impromptu poll in chat right now. Thumbs up if you want to exclude Kent from the challenge. Thumbs down if no, if you don't want to ignore Kent. You can make it so you're required to get Kent's gifts in that first year and then gift them in the first 2 days of year 2. That was my original plan, but not everyone seems to be on board with that. Get a mod that allows you to mail gifts to Kent while he is away. You're really going to make Kent a background character like that? I'm seeing a lot of thumbs ups in chat. A significant portion of people are saying that it might be the best case scenario to just ignore Kent. only year 2 is more interesting because you don't just have the traveling cart for so much. There's actually not like a ton of just traveling cart things, but I get where you're coming from for that too. Start in year 2. Kent is a villager too. Oh gosh, I'm so torn on how to approach this. I'm glad that I'm like doing this live so that I can actually like discuss it with you guys though. Could not be on a time limit and be like price perfection. Be how long does it take to complete this challenge? That's also, I mean, I think it would take like somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 years just for like all the recipes and stuff, unless the traveling cart helps us out. Many recipes aren't available in year 1. You're still on the Spring 2 bandwagon. You'd rather start in year 2 than ignore Kent. It's so tough. It's honestly tough. Ignore Kent, there are other villagers you don't give gifts to. Yeah, but I mean, like, those ones you just can't give gifts to. You're talking about, like, Morris and that sort of stuff. But the minerals? Your farm will be trash. We'll come back to this, I think. I think Lisa's got a good idea. That we'll just skip Kent for right now. I think where I'm going to lean towards is probably... I'm kind of leaning towards starting in year 2, because I do think that trying to avoid the traveling cart as much as possible might be more interesting just from, like, a viewer standpoint, but also, like, there's something cool about the purity of doing it all in, like, the first year. By the way, welcome, Sid. Welcome, Sid, to the YouTube members. You are now an Electron. Congratulations. Careful where you're seeing your sword and enjoy your fresh, fun, fancy emotes. Thank you very much for your generosity. Alright. So Kent for right now. Start in year 2 and ignore Kent. The ultimate chaos strategy. Oh my god, could you imagine? Let's just, let's ignore Kent for right now. I might figure that one out off stream, how I actually want to structure it. And then we'll just go from there. I'm sure, like, no matter how we structure it, no matter how we approach it, it's still going to be fun, because, like, it's just a fun challenge, right? Okay, so let's move on. Krobus. Everyone appreciates Krobus. Kent is dividing the chat too much. Krobus can reunite the chat. We don't have a Krobus emote, but we definitely should. Alright. Diamond, Iridium Bar, Pumpkin, Void Egg, Void Mayonnaise, Wild Horseradish. This is all the easiest stuff I've ever seen. This is incredible. This is, like, Void Egg and Void Mayonnaise are the hardest ones here. Maybe Iridium Bar, I guess. But, like, Void Mayonnaise, you just, like, buy some Void Eggs from Krobus, you're good as gold. You don't agree that Krobus is the best? To each their own. But can we at least agree that Krobus is not the worst? Alright, Diamond, Iridium Bar, Pumpkin. I mean, I should know Krobus' gifts like the back of my hand by this point. Diamond, Iridium Bar, Pumpkin. I can spell. Void Egg, Void Mayo, and Wild Horseradish. So easy. After the roller coaster ride that was the Kent debacle, I'm very excited for that. Alright. Oh, but Leo. Oh, but Leo, though. Hold on a second. Alright. Oh, Kelly. Kelly Tobin. Or Tobin. Or... Yeah. Kelly, thank you very much for becoming a YouTube member. I greatly appreciate the generosity. Enjoy your new emotes and your sword. Carefully you swing that thing. Alright, Duck Feather. Mango is also a tricky one, because you gotta get the mango sapling. But mango sapling is easier to come by than a banana sapling. So Duck Feather, Mango. Ostrich Egg. You can get an Ostrich Egg guaranteed every time from the one Journal Scrap, right? Journal Scrap 10, yeah. I don't think this is too bad. Yo, thank you for hitting that that bot, Zombo. Appreciate it. And Poi. Poi, my man's giving me the recipe, giving me the keys to his heart. Honestly, I think Leo, the hardest part about Leo is just getting to Ginger Island. Everything else kind of falls into place. All right. He likes a duck feather. We're gonna need some ducks, but we already need that for Elliot, so it's fine. Mango, easy in theory. Ostrich, egg, gonna be journal scrap. And the, and Poi is Leo 3 hearts. Easy. Anyone ever had Poi in real life? I had it when we went on our, like, family trip to Hawaii in, like, 2001 or something. So long, it's almost over 20 years ago now. It's actually crazy to think about. It was real bad. I didn't like it. Not at all. I don't know if it was just badly made or if my taste buds were underdeveloped, but I was not a fan of Poi. No disrespect meant, but it's just not for me, maybe. All right, Lewis. Lewis also kind of a foodie like Jody here. Lewis. Ponyo was such a good movie. I don't think I've heard of that one, actually. What's he doing with the ostrich egg? He either loves big omelets or he wants to raise a baby ostrich. I think, like, sometimes when you give a gift to Leo that he loves, he's like, oh, OMG, I'm going to put this in my nest. Kawaii. So he's probably trying to raise a baby ostrich, I would imagine. How much snow have I gotten so far up in Canada? I think we're like a foot deep in snow right now. It's kind of crazy. Autumn's Bounty, Demetrius 7 Heart, or Saloon. Oh, wait. Exotic Foraging. That's easy. All right. Autumn's Bounty. Wait, what's easy for Lewis here? Hot pepper and green tea. Vegetable medley. Okay. Hot pepper. Check it and see. Green tea is easy. Vegetable medley we already had for Jody, right? Yeah. So we just copy that. What was the other ones? Glazed yams, Autumn's Bounty. Autumn's Bounty is gonna be exotic foraging bundle. I don't think there's any reason to make it more complicated than that. You thought your 6 inches would be tough? Hey, I'm not downplaying it for you. 6 inches is still pretty rough. Any amount of snow on the road can be pretty nasty, but it's been particularly rough this week. We're kind of in a deep freeze right now. Glazed yams. Queen of Sauce, 21st of Fall, Year 1. Easy. Glazed yams, you just cook it. Cook that nonsense. Alright, thank you, Lewis. Thank you for your time. My man likes green tea, a man of culture. I didn't even realize. You live in basically a desert and haven't seen snow in years. I can't even imagine. Like, a world without snow is not something I can fathom. I've lived here so long, I've only traveled places that don't have snow, like, twice in my life. Terrapin, thank you very much for gifting a membership to Autumn. Thank you very much for that. That is so generous of you. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the members, Autumn. That's so kind. I always forget that gifting memberships is a thing you can do on YouTube now. YouTube streaming has evolved a lot, honestly, over the past, like, year alone. Alright, Linus. Linus, my man. Alright, cactus fruit, coconut, yam is all easy. Despite what Price of Perfection may have led us to believe. Cactus fruit is actually easy. Cactus fruit, yam, and coconut was the other one. Linus should move to the desert, honestly. How do I get all the cute emotes? It should just be under, like, the emojis thing. Like the little smiley face in the chat. Yeah, oh, you figured it out. There you go, you got it. Alright, blueberry tart. Doesn't Abigail, like, hate... No, Harvey hates this. Or dislikes it. I don't know why you dislike blueberry tarts. Blueberries are probably one of the best fruits of all time. Alright, Alright, Pierre, 3 heart, or Saloon / Krobus. Blueberry tart. It's gonna be Pierre, 3 heart, / Saloon / Krobus. And Dish of the Sea, I'm pretty sure is from Fishing. Fishing level 3. Hash browns, though. Okay. See, now you start to get, oh my gosh, we gotta go multiple levels deep. Except, hold on, the reward for completing the specialty fish bundle, so we don't even have to worry about any of this nonsense. Why is Dish of the Sea the most complicated item in Stardew Valley history? Dish of the Sea should be on all the Stardew Valley iceberg videos. Alright, Dish of the Sea. That's gonna be exotic, no, specialty fish bundle. That's the easiest way to go about that. And that's all she wrote. Annie Brielle, thank you very much for becoming a YouTube member as well. Welcome to the Electron tier. Enjoy your sword and your emotes. That is so awesome. I greatly appreciate the generosity. You guys are being so awesome and generous and nice tonight. It's been a long time, and I greatly appreciate it. You had blueberries in both breakfast and lunch today. I had frozen blueberries as a part of my breakfast. Very, very good, honestly. I like frozen fruit. Alright, Marnie. Lewis is not listed here, much to our dismay, but she does like a pink cake, which we get from Chef's Bundle. And we want one of those for Haley and for Jas. So Marnie would be our 3rd pink cake. So that's easy. Why did I click diamond? We already know diamonds are easy. Alright. Marnie. Excuse me, my keyboard. Marnie. Gonna be a diamond in the rough. Pink cake. Chef's bundle again. Shay bundle. Chef bundle. I'm starting to lose the ability to type. Buy hash brown recipe from Gus for 50G. That's also a possibility for Dish of the Sea. I thought it was okay. I didn't see that when I went there initially, but either way, Dish of the Sea should not be that big of an issue. Alright, pink cake was that. Farmer's lunch and pumpkin pie. Farmer's lunch is easy enough, right? Yeah, okay. Farmer's lunch, you just cook. No problems there. Pumpkin pie, I feel like a year 2 recipe. It's very late year 1, so easily doable. As long as we remember to maintain a pumpkin. Pumpkin pie. Also, probably might be top tier pie. Might be number 1 S tier in pie tier list. Pumpkin pie, cook it. Easy. Thank you, Marnie. Banana cream pie is also up there, though. Are YouTube gifts random? I believe so, yeah. See, I think, well, actually, I don't know. Because I know on Twitch, you can, like, gift to specific members if you want to specific chat members. I don't know if you can do the same on YouTube, but I think, like, in general, when you buy YouTube memberships and gift them, it just sends it to random people who don't have it in the chat. You get another pink cake in the mail for Vincent. Ooh! Oh, wait, you're so right. Wait, hold on, though. If the player's character is male, after he earns 120,000 gold, he will receive a letter with his mom with a pink cake enclosed. We I can't do that. I can't play through as someone other than Chloe. That's just not fair. The strategy that discriminates against Chloe? I can't do it. I just literally can't. I'm going for the traveling cart for my 4th pink cake. We could go with a male character, I guess. Wait, can't you? Hold on. In the Wizard's Tower, like in the basement, there's that weird shrine that lets you change aspects of your character. I believe it does let you change your gender there. Does that affect the male you get? That's something I'd have to look into, honestly. I'd be really curious to find that out. Yes, it does. We can be Cole. You could play through the game as like a male version of Chloe. Cause like don't worry, I got nothing against trans people. Trans go off, trans rights and all that. Chloe is not trans though, is the thing. I'm playing as a character, and Chloe herself is not trans, so it would feel weird to me to like force that upon her, even though it is just a video game. I know, but but at the same time, you know, we'll figure it out. I'm honestly just more curious about that idea that I posed, like whether like you would get mail from your mom if you changed your gender halfway through like the year or something. Chloe's twin brother Cole. All right. Pam. Pam is relatively easy for the most part here. Pina Colada. What on earth? I forgot this is an item that exists in the game. What the heck? I've never seen this sprite in my life. Tyler Watson, thank you for being a member at the Positron level. Very generous of you. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy your emotes and your sword. The human incarnation of Timby with a dog named Chloe. Now we're talking. All right, beer, cactus fruit, mead, pale ale. PJR spam in chat, by the way. Pickle Jar Rag has come upon us. Parsnip. So let's do beer, cactus fruit, mead, pale ale, parsnip. Those are easy. And I'm just going to jam out for a second. Cactus fruit. Beer, ale, mead, parsnip. We need a pickle emote. I think we just need a Haley emote. Like Haley just on her own. I know she's right there as part of Argon Love, as Lainey so eloquently demonstrated. But a pure Haley emote could be fun too. I do need to get more emotes. I haven't thought about that in a little while. All right. Did I put cactus fruit on for Pam as well? I did. Okay. Glazed yams. Someone else liked glazed yams, so we can just copy paste from there. I'm pretty sure. Glazed yams. That's a Lewis original right there. Ooh, B-Boss. Wait, didn't B-Boss come like immediately after Pickle Jar Rag last time too? I thought this was on shuffle, but maybe not. Oh well. Alright. Parsnip soup. That's a Caroline 3-heart recipe. That's perfectly doable. Alright. Oops. My caps lock. Parsnip soup. Caroline 3 hearts. Can do. Any updates on Haunted Chocolatier? I haven't heard any new stuff about Haunted Chocolatier, but I don't doubt that Concerned Ape is working hard on it. Annie has just upgraded to the Neutron level to membership. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. That is awesome. Super appreciate the generosity. And Nightbot, I will hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. Buzz, buzz, buzz. All right, Pina Colada. It's just purchased from the resort. Okay. We can't even make it ourselves. Pina. Wait, what's the... We gotta... Hold on. I'm a stickler for this kind of thing. Pina Colada. Island Resort. All right. Who is next? I think it was Pierre, right? I think you're on a slight delay. I mean, there's often a delay in YouTube streaming. Hopefully it's not like a desync of like audio and video or anything like that, but... Alright, Pierre, on paper, one of the easiest ones. He only has one universal love. Not one universal love, but one unique love. On the other hand, that one love is fried calamari, but someone said that you can get that from Linus in the mail. Is that actually true? I feel like I don't remember that. It's also just a Jody 3-heart recipe. But let me look this up. Linus. Anytime He does send fried calamari, that little son of a gun. Alright. Well, you know what? Whoops, I jumped like way to the top here. That's honestly not so bad then. Fried calamari, so that's Jody. That's Jody, 3 hearts, or Linus male. Neither of those are really that complicated. So you know what, Pierre? At least you're good for something. Special campfire cooked fried calamari. I was gonna, pose the question, how does Linus fry his calamari? But you know what? Don't question the master. Linus works in mysterious ways. Alright, I think Shane held the crown for like the easiest one to give all his gifts to until this exact moment. Robin, goat cheese is easy, peach is easy, spaghetti you literally buy, it's available all the time at the Star Drop Saloon, right? Like it's literally, like it's not even in the rotating stock, it's just there. That's 2, Robin, we stan Robin around here, making life easy for me. Alright. Peach, I don't even remember what the other one was, it was so easy, goat cheese. Goat cheese, and spaghetti. Charlie Barley original right there. Welcome back, Allie. Okay, we're getting there, Sandy, crocus, daffodil, sweet pea, all super easy. Mango sticky rice, why do you hate me? 7 hearts with Leo. Okay, this starts to become a problem. That's kind of an issue, right? How early would we have to get to Ginger Island to get 7 hearts with Leo? In the first year. That's insane. The only other option here is supply crates on the beach farm after upgrading the farmhouse twice. That might be the nail in the coffin for our farm type right there. We might actually have to go beach farm specifically for mango sticky rice. Because I don't see a world where I get to Ginger Island fast enough to get to 7 hearts with Leo. I think it has to be beach farm. Before his birthday? When's his birthday? Summer 26? There's no shot. And I'd have to give him like one of these loved gifts on his birthday. That's... oh, man. You're gonna go quickly do the Leo math? Linus sends it to you often? Are you talking about fried calamari or mango sticky rice? And mango sticky rice is also... it's a Ginger Island thing, so it's not available from the traveling cart, I'm pretty sure. Traveling cart. Mango... yeah, neither mango nor mango sticky rice. Write it down now and move on. You're probably right, but I do think this is the... I think that might be a requirement then. Sandy might have to make us go beach farm at the end of the day. Alright, so she liked daffodil, crocus, sweet pea, and sweet peed, and mango sticky rice. So that's going to be Leo, 7 hearts, big yikes, or supply crates. Trying to get 8 hearts before the Festival of the Winter Star. No, the challenge is to fill everyone's gift log. Give everyone at least one of their loved gifts, their specific loved gifts, before the end of the first year, in theory. That is the challenge at hand right now. Or before the Feast of the Winter Star. That would be more in fitting with the season. Secret note. Secret notes wouldn't... I don't think there's any secret notes for Sandy, and they wouldn't have Ginger Island things on them anyway. Because secret notes were implemented before Ginger Island, and there's no new ones since then, so I don't think it would work, but it's a good thought. Alright. Vincent. Vincent the Mad Lad. Ginger ale. So grape, pink cake, snail. So this is our 4th pink cake, which is not great. So this is going to be Vincenzo. So grape, snail, pink cake. The recipe for pink cake was year 2, right? So this would have to be traveling cart. It could also be the saloon or Krobus. Like there's multiple outs for the pink cake. So this is gonna be Krobus slash, well, let's do it proper. Saloon slash Krobus slash cart. We could also, I mean, we don't have, that doesn't have to be the pink cake that we give to Vincent. Like we can mix and match that with the other pink cake gifties. He's gonna eat the snail. I think Vincent would keep the snail as a pet for 5 days and then eat it. Yeah, that tracks for Vincent. All right, ginger ale. That should be easy enough. Honestly, I mean, we're gonna have to get to Ginger Island anyway, so ginger ale. Let's put it right up there. Cranberry candy. The 28th of winter, year 1, literally the last day of the year. Ooh. Also available for purchase at the Ginger Island Resort for 400 gold. That's so random. Who's going to an island resort? Like, picture yourself going on vacation, like Costa Rica, Hawaii, somewhere like that, the Dominican Republic, I don't know. And you go to a resort, and they're selling you cranberry candy? Like, pina colada, I get it. Tropical curry, yeah. Poi. I don't think they actually sell poi in Stardew Valley, but, you know, it wouldn't be out of place. Cranberry candy? This is a wintertime dessert. I'm so confused. I'm so concerned. Is that, like, real? Is this, like... Yeah, cranberry candy. There it is. Jeez, Louise. Okay, fair. Sandy can send mango sticky rice in the mail. Is this true? Sandy, anytime. It does not appear to be so, unless they've updated it and it's not on the wiki. I'm trying to remember to the time, to like those streams when we opened mail from like our 100 years of sleep, and if we got any mango sticky rice from Sandy. I don't think we did we? I'll look into it. I'll look into it to see if there's any verity to that, but alright, cranberry candy. Silly as it is, it's available easily enough. Cook/island resort. I think that just betrays Gus's inexperience at running an island resort. I don't want that on the beach. This is very weird. All right, Willie. What is this novel in the Willie's dislike? He doesn't hate anything, but to make up for it, my man dislikes all cooking except for bread, fried egg, strange bun, the fish dishes he is neutral towards, fish dish of the sea, maki roll, and sashimi, and the fish he dislikes, and the fish dishes he likes, baked fish, carp surprise, chowder, crab cakes, crispy bass, fish stew, fish taco, fried calamari, fried eel, lobster bisque, salmon dinner, seafoam pudding, and trout soup. And all mushrooms. That is a monstrous amount of dislikes. Willie is like the epitome of picky eaters. All right, but we're not looking at that. We're not concerning ourselves with that. That was that's just insane to me. All right, catfish, diamond, iridium bar, mead, octopus, pumpkin, sea cucumber, sturgeon. Some difficult to catch fish, but otherwise I think we're chilling. Let's start with the fish. Catfish, octopus, sea cucumber, sturgeon. Catfish. Octopus. Sea cucumber. Sturgeon. Sturgon. Alright, then he likes... What's he doing with the iridium bar and the diamond? Iridium bar, diamond, mead, and pumpkin. Iridium bar... Diamond, mead, pumpkin. How long have we been streaming for? It's been a little over 2 hours, like 2 hours, 15 minutes kind of thing. We're probably getting close to the end, though, because once we hit the end and like make notes for everybody here, which the wizard is the last one, then we'll go over like the notes and try and like brainstorm what the overall challenge is gonna look like, and then I'll work out the logistics and stuff between streams. All right. Willy is easy. The wizard, purple mushroom, solar essence, super cucumber, void essence. Doesn't get much more straightforward than that, honestly. Wizard. I see no qualms with the wizard. Purple, mushroom, super cucumber, void essence, solar essence. Okay. He's also got quite a laundry list of dislikes, I'm not gonna lie. Cranberry candy is lolly water. Is that like melted lollipops? Wait, is that like a different like region specific term for popsicles? I think it might be. I think is that like an Australian term for popsicles? It doesn't look like a popsicle in the little description here, like cranberry candy. I don't really know what this is. Sweet enough to mask the bitter fruit. Cranberry, apple, and sugar. Like, does that even exist in real life? Anyway. So many picky eaters. Lolly is candy in Australia. Good to know. The goal is to give one loved gift to each, or to give one of each loved gift to all the NPCs. So the goal is to fill up the entire gift log. So for those who don't know, let me switch for the first time in a little while here. Let me pop over to... One second. I know it says stream starting soon. I probably should like change that to be like stream, like we'll be right back. But anyways, we're gonna go to this and then this. Okay, so we're in Stardew here. So there is this loved gift, this gift log here, where you see like the loved gifts and like gifts and all this stuff you've given, and this fills out as you give people the gifts that they love, right? And the goal is to give every single villager at least one of their loved gifts. At least one of every one of their loved gifts, so that we fill out their loved gifts in the gift log here. That is the idea of this challenge. And to do that all within a single year was the original stipulation. Do I have a schedule for streaming or just follow the Discord? Right now, streaming is kind of sporadic. I want to do probably 2 to 3 streams a week for December in order to do this holiday themed challenge, but beyond that, it's pretty sporadic. This is a very hard challenge run. You're telling me. I didn't even realize how crazy this was going to get, but here we are. I'm not backing down now. So let's go over... Let's go over to our brainstorming board here. Bring you back. And let's just look at what we got. We got 7 pages of notes here. Most of this, like a lot of these are going to be cart exclusives or saloon. A lot of these are going to be like we're going to have to rely on the saloon or on the traveling cart or on Krobus, right? So the deal with Krobus, I mean, not like, we'll just, to make this consistent, cook that one. Cook the salmon dinner. Make the font smaller. I'm currently zoomed in to like 150%, so that's because to make it easier to read on stream, I think. So the font is, it's a 12-point font, and yeah, I think we're fine. But we need to check the saloon every day. That is priority numero uno, which means we can't sleep through like any of the day. Not that we would anyway, I guess, because we need to like squeeze every little bit of time that we can out of every day. So we need to complete the community center. So let's have like a little, let's have a little section down here. Let's make this like goals. Hashtag goals. So check saloon every day for the rotating shop. We have to or for the rotating stock, for the rotating food potential. We can also tag onto that check I mean, I guess we don't really need to actually do that. I was going to say check saloon trash every day, but the trash that you get from the saloon, like if you get the dish of the day from the saloon, is the dish for that day. So we could just buy it either way, so it doesn't really matter. We're relying on saloon RNG. How many? Well, let's see how many saloon exclusives or how many saloon potential ones we actually have here. Actually, easy way to do this. Saloon. Well, hold on. Are some of these repeats? Let me see. When something appears at the Stardrop Saloon's rotating stock, let's like just find something here. Pink cake. Stardrop Saloon. Rotating stock. Gus offers a random cooked dish every day, sometimes referred to as the dish of the day. He will have a random number between 1 and 14 of the cooked dish in stock. So he could have just one of something, which would be a problem if we need like multiples of it, because then we'd need to get it again. Saloon has recipes too. It does have some recipes, and I think I accounted for that. Let's see. So complete breakfast. That's one saloon. Crab cakes is also kind of saloon, but it's not the rotating stock, so we don't need to worry about that. All right, I see a second saloon for the super meal. And I see nothing for a little while, actually. But 3 for the vegetable medley. 4 for the red plate. 5 fish taco. 6 and 7. 8. 9. I mean, really, if I'm going to be counting like all these individually, so we got 17 instances of saloon, one of which is this one down here. So 16 saloon. We needed to hit the saloon lottery 16 times, maybe less than that, because I think some of these are repeats with each other, right? Pumpkin soup at the Festival of Ice. Was pumpkin soup at the Festival of Ice, courtesy of Autumn. Let me have a look at that. Because right now, pumpkin soup we have listed. I think Sebastian's the only one who needs pumpkin soup, right? Pumpkin soup. Yeah. It's a 7 heart from Robin, which is a lot to do. Let's go have a look. Festival of Ice. Pumpkin soup. You are so right. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you very much to Autumn. Argon love for you. So pumpkin soup. That is / Festival of Ice, which is probably the easier way to go about that. So, I mean, on paper, getting 16 specific dishes from the Stardrop Saloon, it does sound kind of like an RNG nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. Fish taco can be sent in the mail by Gus. Midnight fatigue. I think you're actually right about that. That sounds very familiar. Oops. Let's see, fish taco. Fish taco. Oh no, I would want to search Gus for this. Gus. Let's see, anytime. Yo! Fish taco and bean hot pot and vegetable medley? Gus is a goat! Gus is an actual legend. What the heck? Yo, Midnight, thank you for bringing this up. Holy moly. Holy moly. All right, fish taco, bean hot pot, and vegetable medley. Let's see, fish taco. So this would be Gus Mail. Have a good one, Crazy Dude. Thanks for hanging out. Gus Mail. Bean Hot Pot was another one. Bean Hot Pot, that's only for Demetrius. That saves us from having to get to like 7 hearts with Clint, though, in theory. Gus Mail. We really want all the mail we can get from Gus, that's for sure. What else did he have? Vegetable medley, I think, was another big one, right? Vegetable medley. Gus male. Gus male. And Gus male. Cool. That's actually that's a pretty big help right there. Are there any other saloon items that we can like think of other ways to get that weren't immediately apparent on the wiki? So you complete breakfast. I think that's got to be saloon. And the supply crates, like that's the real. Like, let's think of like the most problematic things right now, and probably this one right here, mango sticky rice. There's no other way to get that, is there? There's just straight up no other way to get that other than the supply crates or the 07 Heart event. You can't get that from the traveling cart. No one sends it in the mail, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm misremembering. So check saloon every day. That's got to be a goal. We got, let's, all right, finish community center, unlock walnut room. Let's look at who do we have to get to? Is there anyone we have to like actually just have to get to a certain number of hearts with? Like, there's no other way to get the recipes or to get the foods for them. I see Caroline here at 3 hearts. Which we need for green tea anyway, right? Mango sticky rice is the new cactus fruit. So that's Frozen Geode. Oh no. Oh gosh, mango sticky rice. Who would have thought? Alright, so 3 hearts. We have to get that with at least Caroline. Also, Catfish 5 star. What the heck is going on here? Alright. Who else do we have? Just where was I? Caroline 3 hearts. Leo 3 hearts for Poi. So Caroline, Leo. Like 3 hearts should be very doable. 7 hearts with Leo is where we run into problems. Pam and Shane. Did I skip anybody here? I feel like I scrolled like way up. Let's see, Pam and Shane. Willie's a 5 heart. That's like the one outlier, because all the rest are like 3 or 7 hearts, right? Listen to Goat. What's Goat saying? If you get to Ginger Island on fall 12th, you can get mango sticky rice on winter 28th. Try to get to Ginger Island by fall 12th. Okay, we'll throw that on there. Let's see. Finish community center. Reach Ginger Island by fall 12. So what's the logistics of that, Goat? Is that, so I'd have to give, like, I get there by fall 12th, and then I have to give Leo 2 loved gifts every week in order to get him to 7 hearts? I haven't done the math on my own in my head, but I have to Joja then. I mean, Joja would be the faster way to do that. The problem we then run into is that we don't have to complete the community center, right? To get, like, there are certain things that we want to get from bundles. Like, we get 3 pink cakes and 3 chocolate cakes from bundles. And there's something else. There's Autumn's Bounty, I think, for Lewis. Spreadsheet looming. Oh, this will all be condensed into a spreadsheet for sure, but I just didn't want to go through that finagly nonsense on stream right now. 5 full weeks plus 2 days of friendship for another from the mail. Yeah, so we could do the bundles and then Joja the rest, depending on how things go. Let me Leo. Is it feasible to have a loved gift for Leo every week? 2 loved gifts for Leo every week. We wouldn't be able to have mango until, like, at least 28 days after getting to Ginger Island. We can get duck feathers. Duck feathers would be the play, so we'd have to get ducks nice and early. Bundles for what you need in Joja for the rest. Need to get lots of ducks. Or you could try to min-max rabbit's feet. That's true. We could also go with, like, universal loves, specifically for Leo. That's not a bad idea, Dojemon. Ostrich Egg and Poi are obviously off the table for right now. Well, Poi we can get once we get into 3 hearts. Then we can fall back on that if we need to. Upgrade the axe should be a goal for Hardwood to boat to Ginger Island. That is true. Right now I'm laying out the broad strokes of our goals. And I'll probably go into the more minutiae once we actually get into the challenge. But you know what, let's go ahead and let's just put all this on the table here. Alright. Finish Community Center. Which bundles do we have to finish? Well, let's see. Finish Community Center. Or Joja. And then we'll do... We need the Chef's Bundle at least. Exotic Foraging. Specialty Fish. Actually, Specialty Fish we could probably forego because we can actually just make Dish of the Sea easily enough. And then, what was the other one? 2,500 gold bundle. So that'd be for Ink Cake, Chocolate Cake, Autumn's Bounty. If universal loves are off the table, why be okay for Leo or Kent? I'm not sure I understand. Universal loves, I mean, we can still give universal loves. It's just that I'm not going to give one universal love to everybody, because getting like 30 prismatic shards, 30 magic rock candy, 30 pearls and stuff, that's insane. Like, doing that on top of everything else might be literally impossible. But if I get them, I can use them to fast track some friendship still. Yeah, we can switch to Joja at any time. That's not a big deal. All right, reach Ginger Island by fall 12th. Upgrade axe early for the hardwood. I think Kent and Leo's universal loves are also like their personal loves. I mean, universal loves apply to everybody, so it makes them universal. My question for you is, where will the source of money for Joja be if we switch there? There's got to be great ways to make money, because you need what, 140-ish, 150-ish thousand gold, specifically for the Joja route. You can definitely make 150,000 gold or more before fall 12th through various means of, like, lots of crop growth. Although if we go beach farm, I mean, that's the thing though, is that if we can get to Ginger Island before fall 12th, as Goat stipulated, then we don't need to go beach farm because we won't need the supply crates because we'll get mango sticky rice. Holy moly. You need 350 hardwood in total. Iridium axe of super wellness. Tea sapling farming? Potentially. Is it better in the long run to complete the vault and boiler room before switching to Joja? Boiler room's super easy to complete. Vault is cheaper through the community center, I think. Well, actually, Vault is cheaper through Joja. The only thing that makes it more expensive would be the actual, like, membership cost. But we have to pay that anyway if we're going to get the... So I don't know. I think there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in my brain right now. Wickedy would be so happy. Tea sapling farming? Oh my gosh. Alright, where was I? I was looking at, like, who we need to get 3 hearts at least with. We need 3 hearts with Leo for Leo. We need 5 hearts with Willy. We need 5 hearts with Willy. Let me just put down a 7 heart one as well. I'm gonna put down Leo here, because we know that we would want him for mango sticky rice. Marnie for the rhubarb pie. We need 7 hearts with, non-negotiably. Marnie. All these are also saloons, so that's not a big deal. Willy got 5 hearts. That's not a big deal there. Fine. Sandy, 7 hearts / Sandy male. So we'd want to befriend Sandy at the very least, so that we can start getting mail from her. So I'll put Sandy in the 7 heart tier for now, but we don't need to necessarily get her all the way to 7 hearts. If we just get lucky and get mail from her to get the Tom Kha soup. Marnie, we need 7 hearts. We already have that. Pam, we need 3 hearts. Shane, we need 3 hearts. We don't necessarily need 3 hearts because he can send us pepper poppers. But we need to befriend him a little bit anyway, so let's do Pam and Shane. Just to see who we need all these friendship goals with. Did I skip Pam and Shane? Linus for sashimi. And that's it. Wait, Willy 6 heart event, or okay, we could put Willy. We might as well. I mean, if we're going to 5 hearts with Willy, might as well 6 hearts with Willy. And then who was the last one? I totally spaced. Linus. Linus at 3 hearts. Have a good one, Tyler. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. It'll take a month and a half to collect all the hardwood, so if we start that early, we should be good. Yeah, if we like visit the secret woods every day to get all the hardwood. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Unlock Walnut Room. What other big things should I need to worry about? We need to get to Krobus as fast as possible. 60 artifacts. That's a lot to do on top of everything else. Holy moly, getting 60 artifacts. So that'd be like a lot of geodes, artifact troves, that sort of thing. Upgrade material, upgrade the pickaxe early so we can get, in case we get an unexpected meteorite. Hardwood logs on the farm. That's true. If we're not going beach farm, then we could go forest farm. Forest farm or hardwood? Maybe? Your brain could not handle this challenge. I'm having a tough time myself, blasted. 7k gold to be able to get into the secret woods through axe upgrading. And we don't want to use the chair method to get into the secret woods. Beach farm has heaps of hardwood has heaps and heaps of hardwood. Better choice in the short term. Each farm does have some hardwood stumps as well as logs. The forest farm has respawning ones though. But you might be right that the beach farm does have like a lot to begin with. But the beach farm, the problem we run into with the beach farm that people have pointed out is that we'd want to use sprinklers ideally to maximize efficiency as like far as time to like get all the money that we need. And beach farm doesn't really let you do that. You have to water everything manually, at least until you get the greenhouse. And then you only have like a limited amount of space there. Chair method valid IMO. That's totally fair. Like if you want to use the chair, then by all means. I just like don't like to do it for my own challenge runs. Beach farm would have coffee for Harvey. Coffee is also just available from the Star Drop Saloon, I'm pretty sure. I think you just buy it there, right? Go forest farm to make your life easier. What else do we need to worry about? So 60 artifacts for Krobus. To Leo, we need to get Ginger Island by fall 12th. We can take our time getting the... We need to get a banana sapling pretty early on, but if we get to Ginger Island by fall 12th, then we should have plenty of time to get a banana sapling. That's not a big deal. Also, mahogany trees, true. How much farming are we actually doing? I mean, farming is going to be the best way to make money, right? Like farming, like strawberries and blueberries and all this stuff. Or is there, or should we be going out of our way to get money some other way? Like, should I go like the mining route for money? Here's the thing too, we have to do a lot of farming because a lot of recipes or a lot of love gifts require this keg. Like, we need a keg to make green tea, bare minimum. Like, there's no other way to get green tea, right? The keg, and we need level 8 farming for this, so we're gonna have to do a lot of farming regardless to get there. Like mead and stuff, like pale ale actually. Yeah, and like a lot of these, we're gonna need kegs. We need kegs, no matter what. Need level 8 farming, bare minimum. Level 8 farming. You can get one from the community center for completing the artisan bundle. True, hold on, okay. Can we complete the artisan bundle without... I mean, yeah, that's just fruit. Okay. That might be the way to go instead. So this would be... we would include this down here. Artisan or keg. Good shout out, Autumn. You can get that Dish of the Sea recipe when you hit level 3 in fishing. I wanted to double check that, actually. Dish of the Sea. Get the recipe at level 3 fishing. You need hash browns to make it. And you can buy the hash brown recipe for 50 gold to start our soon. So we can just make that ourselves. So we don't really need to worry about specialty fish. There's Dish of the Sea. Who even likes Dish of the Sea? I thought it would be Willy. Is Linus. Specialty fish bundle. We'll just cook that one ourselves, I think. Tea can show up in the cart, but kegs are more reliable. Can tea show up in the cart? Traveling cart. Tea. Green tea. It can show up in the cart. Okay. Tea saplings even. Yeah, okay. Good to know. But the keg is definitely more reliable for sure. Once you hit level 5 in fishing, fish are worth 25% more, so if you keep all your fish until level 5 and sell it, it'll give you a lot more money. We could even go like the full distance there. Like, if we really like commit to fishing, you can get up to level 10 and get 50% more for our fish. And then we sell like a ton of fish and make a ton of money. Crab pots for early extra money or treasure hunter. Depends if you want to gamble a little. Potential. I do like a little gamble, a little bit of risk in my life. You look through random wiki articles for fun. I've spent a long time with this wiki, that's for sure. And even I don't know all this stuff. Fishing is also pretty good for artifacts. Good shout out, yeah. That's true. I think we're gonna have to do like a lot of fishing early on, probably. Maybe fish for money, potentially. Fish for money. Welcome to my Stardew Valley Let's Play. We're just gonna fish all day. Always play with an open tab on the wiki. It's the way to play it, honestly. First couple days is good for fishing because you can't even mine yet. Yeah, mining for money is also a good way to go. Mine for money. Like, can we realistically... If we just, like, ignore farming entirely, We need to hit farming level 3 in order to make farmer's lunch. Because farmer's lunch, like, you can't get that any other way, right? We need that from Arnie. Farmer's lunch. It can appear at Krobus's shop on Saturdays. It cannot appear in the saloon, interestingly enough. So farming level 3 is easy. But if we just, like, mainline farming level 3 and then focus on other means to make money, do we need to worry about farming at all? But farming, like, it's such a good way to make money, but this is so tough. There's so many, it's a juggling act. How do people speedrun this game? What the heck? How do you keep all this information and more in your head all at once? Habu, teach me your ways. Habu, Blade, help. Farm for specific ingredients and the community center bundles. Yeah, we need to farm for specific, like, items for sure to, like, actually make these materials. Kegs, though, we figured out that we can get 1 keg by completing the artisan bundle at the community center, and 1 keg is realistically all we need, because it's not like we don't need a ton of kegs to make a ton of money necessarily. We need kegs for the gifts, which we only need to have like a few of. You don't keep it in your head. You plan it carefully and follow the plan. I guess that's what we're in the process of doing. By the end of this challenge, Argon will have a beard and only appear on rainy days. I see what you did there. A sprinkler is only iron and copper bars, 1 each, and with all the mining we do, we can really get sprinklers, and farming isn't that bad. I feel like I'm going to have to do more research into exactly how I want to go about making money and how I want to... Like, there's so many... There's a bunch of different ways you could do this. But I think right now, I think these goals set at least a decent framework, right? Like, we know we're going to need to be checking the saloon. We know we're going to need to prioritize artifacts. Money's going to be a big thing. We need lots of hardwood for the... We need lots of hardwood for the boat to Ginger Island. Iridium. We should worry about iridium too. Iridium. Because iridium, like, you can get a lot of it once you get to Skull Cavern, but we still have to make sure we actually go and get it. Hashtag Angler Matrix. Angler Matrix real. Hashtag Angler Matrix. Have you guys been... No, I'm not gonna say anything there. Oh, we got a sneaky bot in here. I happen to be looking at chat. Can I catch the bot? Catch the bot? Alright, Allie got the bot. Perfect. Thank you, Allie. So yeah, we're gonna need to be checking the saloon. 60 artifacts. Friendship with these people. Ginger Island. Undecided whether we go Joja or Community Center. Probably gonna end up going Joja, realistically. Upgrade our axe early. Upgrade all our tools early, really. I'm gonna have to actually be, like, a speedrunner. I'm gonna have to, like, go over the weekend and watch, like, Habu's speedruns and, like, see what the heck he does to make a bunch of money in the early game and that sort of stuff. But for now, I'm pretty happy. Oh, gosh. I literally almost just ruined my entire life. I almost... You know, that's slightly hyperbolic, maybe, but my glass of water was about, like, half a second from spilling off the side of my desk onto my computer. And I just barely caught it with, like... Neo-like reflexes. I was like, no, you're not doing that. I was like, hold on a second now. Let me just move this, like, over here. I don't know why I ever put it in that spot that can actually happen. When I've got a perfectly good spot over here, where that will never happen. I could always ask Habu for tips. Maybe he has some ideas we didn't think of / missed. Maybe I should extend the challenge time. I feel like I don't know. Extending the challenge time. Well, that's one other thing I wanted to look at. How many of these are cart exclusive? Because that is something I really need to know. How many of these cannot be gotten any other way except for the traveling cart? Maple Bar is 1. Blackberry Cobbler is 2. Fruit Salad is 3. Like, this is not realistic here. I think Poppy Seed Muffins got to be 4, and we need to get like a second one, so that'd be 5. Unless we get 5 Poppy Seed Muffins. And then Fiddlehead Risotto, that's 6. We need to get 2 of them because we need 1 for Kent. This is a lot of traveling cart stuff. There's so much traveling cart stuff. 7, with the roasted hazelnuts there. So 7 specific things from the traveling cart. Well, 8, I think. Yeah, 7 or 8. Somewhere in that neighborhood. No universal gifts makes this crazy challenging. I mean, the no universal gifts rule is only there. Like, we can still give universal gifts to, like, level up friendship. That's not a problem. Universal gifts mean, like, no universal gifts means that I don't need to give everyone a universal gift, which would make things astronomically harder. Put yourself before the goofy, silly challenge. What are the chances of the traveling cart giving cooked food, though? Good question. I think I will probably work out the logistics of that between streams. Like, I'm going to try and condense all this information here into a nice spreadsheet / plan that I can follow. But this is a good baseline for sure. I mean, this is generally like the exact sort of thing that I end up with after a night of just researching for any challenge, so... And then I, like, refine it until I actually get to a workable state. He sent me Poxeel's video. It's a good guide. Thank you, Ali. I will have a look at that. For now, though, I do think I'm probably going to call it a stream there. I think we've worked together to accomplish something great today, and I'm probably going to do the actual first, like, gameplay section of this challenge, the first real episode, starting next week. Probably Monday next week. My plan is insane. I don't even know what my plan is yet. I don't even we're floating a lot of ideas. I have a general idea of like the structure of how I'm going to do this though. But thank you all for joining me for this one. It's been a hot minute since we've had a stream like this. I hope you had a fun time. I know I certainly did. A bit of a different one for sure. Hopefully I didn't give too many people out there a headache, but I didn't give myself a headache, so you know what, that's a first. Looking forward to regular streams again. It'll be regular streams for at least the month of December, or however long, like I'm hoping to be able to complete this challenge through the month of December. If it takes longer than that, then it takes longer than that. We'll just keep going until we're done, but either way, thank you all so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you next week, where we actually get into the great Stardew Gift-a-Thon in whatever final form I decide to take it, whatever final direction I decide to take it. I think we all have an idea of how it's going to go. I think it's going to be a beautiful mess. If I had to predict how it's going to go, I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to be able to pull it off. I think the path to get there is going to be something that no one can predict. But we'll start finding out next week. I will see you all on the next stream, hopefully. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I'll send you off with the usual fan art compilation. Been a while since we've seen that one, huh? Alright. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is Argon Matrix, signing out. Thank you, and good night. Bye-bye!